Go to bed.
But we're gonna get unblocked.
Sometimes you see him out there and he's just fucking asleep.
Get a pillow, get a blanket.
No, I'm not a fucking dirtbag.
Go to bed. Tired, dude.
Good night. Go to bed.
These are 500.
Peace?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Oh, 200.
What do you know, P?
I don't know much.
He
That's
doesn't.
what he buys
Jesus.
the mics, dude.
Evil.
Are you ready? No phones,
Are
dude.
you gonna fucking
I'm gonna keep my phone out just to
sit?
piss you off.
Swear you're gonna sit, dude?
Volume on the whole
Tell
9
you
yards.
Fucking shit.
What are you doing?
Dude, he's setting you up, dude. Oh,
Can I hear it?
yeah. No,
No, dude.
it isn't made for that.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes,
You
sir.
good? Everyone's good?
You
Yeah.
good?
Great.
All right.
All
Here we are.
Yo, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Go to Bed. I'm your co-host, Fiki, joined with my co-host.
JP getting stronger.
Then what?
Stronger than I used to be.
Dude, your intros are going downhill.
What? Well, it's kind of like I was thinking about, like, what if I just go JP?
Did you know people actually look forward to listening to this show?
Yeah.
Yeah, people, dude.
People
Our
do.
listeners.
Shout out
And-
to you guys real quick.
No, but my point is, like, Monday morning, we got to think in the future right now. It's 6 a.m.
Or 7.
No, 6.
No, it could be 7.
No, because I upload at 6.
It's 06.
Okay, well, this
06,
guy listening
man.
right now who's like, dude, I'm listening at 7. JP's right. What's up?
What up? But, they're like, get the notification, new episode, and then they turn it on and it's JP getting stronger.
Okay,
That's
here.
what you lay
here.
on.
Hey, it's your fucking AM/PM employee, JP. Are you gonna get your fucking gas? Oh, you don't know what pump? You're gonna double check what car you fucking parked under? Oh, okay. Oh, fuck, you got a $2 bill? Fuck me, right? Yeah, hey, it's JP. Fucking hate my job. How's that, dude? How's that?
Dude, what
Sounds
goes on
accurate.
in your head?
Wake up, get gas, dude. You know it. On your way to work, you gotta get gas. And then it's 6 a.m. Would you rather hear, hey, it's JP getting stronger, or that JP works at the AM/PM you just stopped at?
P, are you that guy that puts like $4 in?
Yeah.
Like instead of
dude.
filling the tank, it's like
Oh,
$4
yeah.
at a time?
Yeah.
For sure.
But that's sometimes. Like, my go-to's a 20.
Nice.
You know?
But when gas is $3.50 and you have a 25-gallon tank, it's like just as good as putting in 4.
It's a little bit under half tank. It's like in between half and quarter.
Do you notice a difference with the camper shell on for fuel economy?
Yeah, I do. With
Better
it.
or worse?
I think it's worse.
He
Soft tack
notices it, but he doesn't notice what it does.
Mm.
But
Right,
it's
right.
different.
Yep, it's different. It looks different.
All right, before we get too far into it, make sure to leave us a rating on the podcast app. You got your phone, dude?
Yeah, I do. Right
Pull
here in
that
my
shit up.
pocket, dude.
All right. Make sure to leave us a 5-star rating on there and leave us a funny,
Bless you.
shitty review.
Dude.
And so we can do review of the week. We're going to pull one up right now. In the meantime, make sure to tell your friends about the show. That's the most important thing you can do to help us out. Shout out to our sponsors at Walden's Coffee House on Instagram. Walden's here in Reno, 3 locations: Arlington, Mayberry, and Wells. Chef Michael hooked us up. What we got? 3 burritos, sausages.
Yep, all sausage.
All sausage
They're
burritos.
so good.
But this shit is legit. It's not like your normal coffee shop food. It's
Right.
actually like Chef Michael isn't just a name.
That's his.
Episode
shit.
2, you guys can go back and listen to his story, but he's like a legit chef, went to school in Italy and all that. And
4
this is
years.
Italian food.
This is straight Italian food. If you don't like
Fammi
it,
la body.
we're gonna fucking chop your thumbs off.
So that's Walden's.
Or not.
Tell them to go to bed to get a something for free. All right, review of the week. We got this one's titled Rochi. Hard to listen to a podcast like this. I feel stupider every time I listen, and I know JP scammed some points during his 03 run. That's from Mobber 69420.
Hell yeah! First of all, learn how to fucking type and use right English. You know?
Guaranteed
Yeah.
that's Zach Spano.
Really?
Probably.
Mobber 69420.
420 probably
Could
is.
be, yeah.
Yeah,
So
stupider.
yeah, leave us some funny ratings so we can keep doing review of the week, and we'll read your shit on the show.
That motherfucker say stupider.
Mm-hmm. That's right, motherfucker. Anyway, shout out to our other sponsor, Harmonious CBD, harmoniouscbd.com. Use code GOTOBED at checkout for 10% off your order. So if you need to use the drops like I do for recovery for all your little pussy ass shit, or what else do they got? They got the rubs and shit.
Yeah, rubs. They got
That's it, dude. All the CBD shit you need. harmoniouscbd.com.
check them out.
But most importantly, tell a friend. Word of mouth is the most important way for us to grow and move through the rankings and all that shit on iTunes.
Yeah.
Go to bedpodcast.com for everything else relating to this show. We got merch and all that shit on there. So today, episode 30. I don't know when I said this for the first time, but it had to have been within like the first 3 episodes. I said,
Had to have been, dude. It honestly had to have been.
I said, we'll get Conway on the show, episode 30. So here we are, episode 30. Conway's on the
He's
show.
here.
Somehow he actually made it here. I thought for sure we were going to have to fucking load up and go to his house to do this shit. And I'm surprised that he actually made the trip up here to do it. Won't say thanks, but he's here. If you guys don't know who Conway is, then shut this off because you don't want to know who he is. But he's the dude that we talk shit about almost every episode, and he's here in the bedroom. Sup?
Bedroom?
Yeah.
This is a bedroom. This is
With
a
the
bedroom.
chandelier.
That's like a clever name. That is a chandelier, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice.
I came with the house when we rented it, dude.
It's good. Solid. It's on point.
Dude.
Do you look for that on houses to like flip?
Chandeliers,
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this one in Sun Valley, dude. Old, it's like a 78 mobile home with drop ceiling in it. And they had in the main area, right when you walk in the front door, it like walked into this kitchen, weird ass setup kitchen. And it had a fucking like little kid's fan,
Hanging off the drop ceiling.
like where the chandelier is supposed to be, like for the dining room. This fan was like fucking 3 feet around, and it had different colored blades, like in a little kid's room, and that's what was the main fixture of the house.
Guarantee you it's like toggle bolts through the drop ceiling holding that thing in place.
Oh
too.
yeah, it definitely didn't work, but
Solid.
it was sweet, and it smelled like a cookhouse.
Good.
A
Oh, it was.
cookhouse?
Yeah,
Like a meth cookhouse?
yeah,
Drugs pee.
Have you been in a meth house yet? you
that
think?
was one of them
For sure?
It used to be, I think.
No way.
Yeah,
Dang, dude. Yeah, do you still have the contact? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I do, dude.
I don't want it.
I do.
I don't want
The
that.
guy's name's
shit.
Oscar. He's not in very good health.
Dang. Me
Last
either.
name Meyer.
Oscar Mayer. Dude, first of all,
What's up?
what are you drinking?
Dutchin.
You're Dutching?
Yeah.
Stupid, dude.
You're so
Stupid.
dumb, dude. You don't even listen to the podcast.
You did not even hook it up with coffee.
Well,
You bring this amazing burrito and no coffee.
I
It's
didn't-
6 in the morning, bro.
it's-
People are
it
listening
is
to this podcast and need coffee.
morning. Dude, but you don't even listen to this show.
Mm-mm.
You would
Wait.
know not to bring Dutch Bros here.
You don't fucking do that.
Not
dude.
lying. I
You don't
listen.
fucking do that here, dude.
You don't do that.
Dude, I got some gift cards for you. You can have Dutch Bros.
Or Dutch Rose.
I got $15 worth.
I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the second time I've ever been.
I'll
pretty
sell them
good.
to you for 20.
Cool. Are they $10 each?
So they're $5 each.
Oh, cool.
I'll make a little profit
Mark
here
up.
and there.
What do you think, dude?
I want to know if the fans know that you have your fucking mics mounted to stools.
Thanks, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Hey, audio guys, camera guys,
Still
kick this
out.
guy out.
Get him out.
Gosh.
Dude, if
Can't
they
believe you
watch
did
the
that.
YouTube, they would know all this shit. But,
All
dude,
the
it's a legit setup.
Yeah.
We have lights.
It's a legitimate
Lights?
business.
We have a camera.
Action.
We have action.
4 mics, 2 hosts, 1 banner, 1
Burritos?
clock.
We got a fucking custom clock, dude, and it even works.
Yeah,
I saw that.
it was delivered here by Jamie, and it works. He brought the battery.
Jamie. The
Tech
bone?
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he hooked it up, dude.
Where'd he get it?
He
He
made
made
it.
it.
He wrapped it?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that handcraft, dude.
Damn.
Look at that air bubble.
That's solid. Only 3 bubbles.
So, dude, do we need to go through your story? Or, like, how do
What
we handle
hasn't
this
been
show?
said?
I don't think we haven't really said anything about you except all the stupid shit you do.
Man,
So
it's all accurate.
Omit. We know it's accurate, dude. We wouldn't make shit up. But omit all the stupid shit that we already said and go through.
Omit now.
Go through your story. I guess.
Dude, I don't know.
Let's hear it.
Dirtbag from Carson.
Hey,
One more is to be told.
aren't we all?
Sealgert, Pirates. Shout out.
Hell yeah. That's
Hell
it
yeah.
though. What after that?
That's it,
Tell
dude.
them.
That went downhill from there.
What happened after Pirates?
Dude, 9/11 happened when I was at Pirates.
Me
Life
too.
changed. I don't know.
And then after Pirates, what did your family decide to do for you that has ruined your life since?
Homeschooling.
Oh,
You think that's what did it?
well, either that or
Definitely.
dirt bikes.
No, homeschooling for sure.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know,
are.
man.
You are probably the smartest homeschooler I know.
Yeah, you are. Did
I
you?
don't know.
how
He
many
probably
do you know?
competes with Derek now.
Is Derek homeschooled?
Hey, he said on the show, dude.
Oh
You don't
shit!
even listen to the show.
No, I don't. I check out, dude.
You check
That's
in
right.
and you check out.
Slam that shit.
Dude, so
Because
when
we
you
know a lot of homeschoolers that are fucking dumb.
dumb, dude,
Well, here's one of them.
you think I was
You're welcome.
homeschooled?
You weren't?
No,
Fuck.
dude.
What did Papa P do with you?
Semi senators. He knew what's up.
They fucking
dude.
took him to daycare, dude.
And there he was.
Dropped.
Dropped him off.
Yeah, I was at daycare like 1.
Fuck, P.
No, so when you're doing homeschooling, like, what's a typical day back in sophomore year of high school? What's a Tuesday like?
Dude, me and the homies started this crew called BBC.
What's that? Let's hear it, dude. Let's hear it.
All we did is bench, curl.
Okay,
A little
who's
bit
the
tanning in
homies?
there.
Who is it?
I'm not going to say
Why?
because he's sitting in this room.
Oh,
Had on my jersey,
Had
dude.
I
patches and
remember
everything.
you guys had that dumbass shit, and I was like, "What is
Dumbass?
it?"
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that
You're
was
lucky we're
dumb.
not back in that time frame. I'd fucking drop you right now.
Dude,
fucking
that
still
was
there, dude.
dumb, dude. I'm there too.
Don't tear your shirt.
All right. Go through your fucking story before I get pissed.
Let's play then. Dude, no story. I don't know.
Oh my
Just some dirtbag from Carson. Started homeschooling in like, what was it, 8th grade. Tried racing motorcycles, didn't make it very far.
Yeah, not
Broke
at
a lot
all.
of bones, hit my head a lot. And here we are. That led me to sitting in a would-be dining room, I guess,
No, dude, this is a
Eating good
podcast
breakfast burritos.
studio.
This is a studio.
in a dining room.
This is a studio. We have
All
to
right.
drive home after this.
Cool. Well, so do I. Back to Carson, Carterville.
Is that where you're born and raised?
Born and raised. D-City.
And now what do you
Dub
do?
C.
Now what do you do?
Not
When'd you
much.
stop
Unemployed.
racing? When'd you stop racing motocross too?
Still racing, dude. I raced Mammoth.
Oh,
A couple laps.
that's right.
Mhm.
I actually put a good Snapchat story up. So if any of your 13 listeners do follow me on Snapchat, talking shit about Feeks buying a bike, riding it one time, racing one race, and then that's the only reason that you got the bike. So
Dude, you know
right
what,
there with you, brother.
You know what's sick, dude? You know
I
what's
did the
sick
same
about
thing.
Snapchat is that it deletes after 24 hours, so no one that's listening to this will see that.
It's Monday morning.
Not right now, dude. So, congrats on reaching no one.
Yeah.
Even if they do follow you, or
That's
even
my life story.
if you gave out your Snap name right now, no one will see it. So,
No, I know. That's a
Cool,
good thing.
dude.
That's
Keep it
so
that way.
funny, dude.
So funny.
I didn't think of that either. I was thinking people were looking at it like, oh, they're gonna look at it.
Yeah.
But tomorrow's gone.
Pre-gaming, so they know for Monday morning that
you'll
that
have
won't
to
be
save
there.
it.
You have to
and
save it.
post
Repost
it again.
for sure. That was the intent.
Yeah, dude, I haven't ridden since Mammoth. I will admit.
Twice.
Dude, you've been out there fucking every day, or you just film a lot when
Grinding.
you go out there and then
I
you
do.
post for the next week about the same day.
Yeah, that stuff was actually filmed last year. I just stock up.
There you go.
hmm Thanks to JP Films, Soft Tag.
Soft tag.
Mm.
Soft tag. Dude,
Great, dude. So make this. Right now, we're at the most boring episode ever.
I
so
agree.
let's try to fucking
Let's
get
go.
upward,
Let's go.
Honestly,
Let's
ask me
go.
why you invited me on this show.
upward trajectory.
we
from
wanna-
there.
$500 check was barely enough to get me here, so I don't
Dude.
know why.
There's no way I would pay you $1 to come on this show.
Bank account says differently.
Does it? Dude, let's see.
Does
You
it?
pull up in a new truck.
Pulling that up.
Did we pay for that truck?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
We'll ask some questions, dude. Your show sucks.
You
right
gonna
now.
park that one under a tree too?
Probably.
Let the tree fall down.
Tell them about your last new truck.
Yeah, tell him what happened.
I don't know, dude.
Here we go.
Nevada weather. Crazy ex-girlfriend probably drove her truck into it and dropped it on my truck. I have no fucking clue. Never will know. Yeah.
Okay, everyone listening knows exactly what happened to your truck there, so we'll
Totally.
go on.
All right, I got a truck. Had it for a couple months. Swore up and down I'd never buy a new truck. Did. And lo and behold, tree falls on top of it.
How?
Completely crushed the top of the cab.
What size tree are we talking?
I mean, it was a good, probably 18-inch diameter tree.
Oh, it's about 10 years old.
25, 30 feet tall.
10 years old.
Timber. Came down, smoked it. Yeah. Was in the shop for 3 months. Supposed to be in there 3 weeks. Was in the shop for 3 months. It was like $20,000 worth of damage to the truck. It's pretty fucking sweet.
Wow.
I know.
Insurance covered it though.
Insurance covered it. Paid $500 deductible.
So don't act like you just dropped 20 grand.
Dude, they screwed me
That's
though,
what I hate about people, dude. Like,
Dude, that's a Conway
people
trick.
always
check.
say that. Oh, yeah, 10 to 20 grand of damage, like insurance, right? Yeah, $500 deductible.
Debunked a bit.
And it's like, dude, it cost you $500 for that thing to be fucked.
Yeah, but they weren't supposed to turn it in because it wasn't totaled. They turned it in to Carfax. And I felt like a real dick because I tried selling it. And some guy, he's like, hey, man, truck looks good. Can I get the VIN? I'm like, yeah. Send him the VIN. He's like, hey, what's up? Why is there structure damage on this? And I'm like, what? So I told him what happened, but I mean, you literally could not tell that thing was even touched afterwards, but it was still enough to hurt a little bit. So,
Damn.
yeah.
That sucks. So did you sell it?
She gone.
Yep. Now what do you have?
Geo Metro.
You wish, dude.
I do wish.
Dude, you driving that thing, your head would be like...
Yeah, but that would be the cool part. I'd kick it out the window a little bit.
When you get out, you're like, God damn it, because your neck's all
It's like
fucked.
waking up in the morning when you haven't slept on your pillow right.
I hate that,
It's fun.
dude. Fuck that.
P, what do you got on the show today? Because these people don't want to listen to me. babble
my
all day
topics?
About nothing. Yeah.
My
Oh, we got
topics?
hella
We got hella
Jeez,
topics.
dude, so many topics.
Do I hear 23&Me is coming out today?
Yeah.
It is,
And
everybody.
We were going to do we should have mentioned that at the beginning of the show because I'm sure half the people already turned this
they're
off.
gone.
We're 16 minutes in.
For sure.
But stick around. We're finally going to do JP's 23&Me reveal. See how Filipino he is. Another thing we've been talking about since episode 1.
And I just want everyone out there listening right now. No one has seen the results yet. I got the email. I showed Feeks. And I was like, dude, should we check it now? Like, it was tempting.
It was so hard for me not to. I was looking at the email. It's like, click here. And I was like,
Just wait,
and I
dude.
couldn't. And that was like
Just
2 weeks
wait.
ago. We've just been waiting for this shit.
Yeah.
Why is the first topic 0809?
I just
Why
want
do you think, dude? Take a wild fucking guess at that one, dude.
Wow.
Tell him why you think it is.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. Why do you think I wrote 2008, 2009 on there?
Dude, Chevy Colorado. That was the truck of the day. Truck of the year.
Truck of the day.
Yeah, truck of the year.
For you?
Yeah, for sure.
Red one?
Yep.
That thing was so pimped out. What was
Yeah.
in it? Do you remember what was in it? Drop
112.
it.
Dude.
Drop everything that
Solo
was
Barrick
in there.
L7 112.
Okay.
Little 4-banger. Barely got up the hill. And I put exhaust on it, so it made it way better. Just
Yeah.
no back pressure whatsoever.
And
Doing
it's
40
LCD
miles an
screen
hour
and
driving up
shit?
Tahoe. Yeah, I had a screen in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, before its time.
Do you have any motor work done to it?
So much.
Real hot, yeah.
Burn polish, cranks, whole
Wow.
9 yards, dude.
Yeah.
Thing fucking ripped.
That is crazy.
Super sick.
I remember you taking it out to Deer Run.
Deer Run.
Yep.
When were you at Deer Run?
With you, dude. Me and you were riding. We loaded up in it.
Unreal.
We went to Deer Run, dude.
Deer Run.
Of all places,
Dude.
we went to Deer Run, dude.
That was, remember Harvey riding over K-rails before that was even a thing? Remember
And-
that K-rail sitting out there?
Yeah. Why was that out there?
No idea. But Harvey made best of it, so.
Yeah, that was...
Anyways.
Dude, P, what's your funniest moment with Adam?
Funniest moment.
Yeah, just one thing that sticks out.
Dude, I don't know.
think I have one,
We have
but-
so many moments, dude. I think my favorite, that I could think of right now, I'd have to think more. I'm sure there's more, but funniest, dude, there's two. The funniest moment was when this guy, me and Adam went to Las Vegas for a Supercross thing, and this guy fucking took Adam out at the race, and his mechanic was a midget, dude. And he was so pissed that the mechanic was a midget that he kind of forgot the guy took him out. He just started getting pissed that the guy was a midget and his mechanic. He goes, fuck that guy, fuck that fucking midget, dude. Look at him, he's all pissed, dude. And I'm like, what's going on? And we saw him, we watched Supercross one day, and that guy was like in the heat, and he goes, there's that guy, look at the fucking midget, fuck that guy. It was just funny. That and the Zuma and Mammoth in the snow when he was trying to ride, it was just hella hard.
Dude, what's funnier about the Vegas experience? The fact that dude was a midget and Adam was pissed at that, or the fact that he actually brought you there to film with a JVC handy cam?
Did you still have a camcorder? You did, huh?
Yeah, I had it.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was my first one, dude. Remember I was mechanic,
We
too?
had a full production.
Yeah.
Dude, what did you work on?
What do you mean?
Like, I was a pretty bad mechanic for him at Endurocross, but you must have been worse.
I honestly just held like the starting blocks in like a wrench.
Bro, I've never used starting blocks a day in my life. We know you're full of shit.
What was it on the gate?
Starting blocks, dude. This kid's been fucking 6'2" since he was 12.
my bad. What was it? What was it? Maybe I was just holding.
You were a filmer.
I was holding something else too. I was filming and holding something else, maybe a jacket or something.
Clue.
But yeah, that was hella funny, dude. That was a fun trip. And oh, dude, actually the UFO moment, dude.
We told that story on the podcast.
Yeah,
You did?
Yeah.
What one?
The whole story when you were crying, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, I was
That's how it
tripping the fuck
ended.
out.
No, you were crying.
You were not
Tripping the fuck
What?
out.
No, not tripping the fuck out. Crying. Say it.
say
I was
it.
tripping out. What episode is this on?
Crying, dude.
What episode is this on?
I don't know. I have to go back and check, but
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, I'll find it. But yeah, we told the whole story about, because every other fucking, when it's just me and him, he has 4 topics on here. He has 6 total topics, and he just rotates through 4 of them every episode. So it's always like first
not true,
tattoo,
dude. That's not true.
UFO, weed.
UFO.
It's always the same topic. So sometimes we'll get into the UFO shit, and we told the whole story about how we saw this thing, and we had the camera set up, and it moved, and that whole night. And then when you were like, check the footage, and you're like, just watch it.
Dude, just watch it. Hey,
So
I do have to
funny.
say, I went to the Douglas pool the other day after work. Got down there, started fucking dying. Like, times change, kids don't. I'm sitting there doing laps, and I stop for a little bit, and I look up, and there's like probably 10 or 12 kids that are all piled in there, and it just made me go back to our fucking times. But a couple of kids were like hucking some pretty big stuff off the high dives. Guy goes off, hucks like a double backflip, and one of his little buddies down at the bottom takes a basketball and just smoked him in the fucking head. It was awesome. So,
good times.
kid, if you're out there like listening to this, I doubt it, but shout out for sure. That was dope.
I'm a high dive.
Douglas's finest. I liked it.
Yeah, we used to fucking pile in there and go 14 deep on the slide
Oh,
till we got kicked out
man.
every time.
Every
Why'd they
day.
keep letting us back in there?
I don't know. We were the same group every time.
And they knew every
Neil
time.
just losing his shit on Wally.
That was
You hear it
sick.
like echo through the whole building. It's good.
He was like punching him in the arm a bunch of times.
Why?
It was good times, dude. What else you got? What other Conway stories?
Remember when we all used to fucking golf at GSR?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
what
was
we were
aliens.
doing on the alien day.
Yeah, that
When we were
right.
driving back.
That was fun.
That was hella fun.
Yeah.
We just go up there and fucking eat Johnny Rockets or pizza balls.
Oh,
Yeah, pizza balls was the OG spot.
That
in
was.
South
That was
Reno.
solid.
I was probably there
Dude,
for
that
like 2
shit was
years.
probably so fucking bad for you. Remember, I always used to get that
Super
dessert one
healthy.
with the fucking M&Ms in it.
Yeah, I do.
I don't
Dude,
remember
shit.
that.
Yeah, they're small. I always got the normal pizza ball, just like the standard, and then I get the dessert one that's full of like peanut butter and M&Ms and shit.
Holy.
Probably fucking 2,000 calorie meal.
Worth it.
Dude, now that you track your meals,
worth it.
you think about in the past, huh?
Yeah.
And then as a kid,
Dude, I could have been an elite athlete, but
God.
no one told me about nutrition.
no,
Never.
yeah, imagine like
That's kind of like the Dunlop tires that held back.
Mm-hmm.
That held you back, dude.
Exactly.
dude.
Dude, I could have been something.
Could have
Okay.
been. Should have been.
But no, you got held back. Stupid.
You sound stupider.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, he got me hella good with that one day. Like, we were talking shit, and he was like walking up the stairs, and I said something to him, and he just like paused all. I thought he was, because it was real. Like, he couldn't think of something. Then he's usually witty and quick, and he just goes, pause, and goes, oh, yeah? And I start dying laughing, dude. It was like such a shitty comeback, dude. Oh, yeah? Yeah.
yeah. What do you expect the other person to say?
P.
What?
Remember the first time you ever got drunk?
Yeah.
You don't remember it, I guarantee it.
I remember.
I do well.
I have the hat.
You cried
still.
that night.
I did cry.
I wish I was
in
there
and
for that.
out. You weren't there?
No, I wasn't there. I wish I
Pretty
was.
sure it was me. It was you and Bybee, wasn't it?
And Corey, yeah.
And Corey.
Yeah.
And Corey and I are sober, and these two jackasses are just gone off like a beer.
Yeah, dude, it was so funny. I was a dumb kid. Before I went over to Adam's, I was at Ty's, and we were like holding Budweisers, but not opened, like fake drinking.
You were like practicing?
Yeah. And then I was like, fuck this, we should actually drink. And then I hate you up or something, or you called me or something, and I was like, dude, we're fake drinking right now. And you're like, what? Just come over. I was like, all right.
He's rolling tires out of the garage. That was all he cared about.
Brand new Pirellis. I just take them and roll them outside while it was dark.
He's still doing
like
that shit.
the hula hoop thing where you roll it and try and like jump through it. He was trying to do that with tires.
Mm-hmm.
Solid.
I remember that, yeah.
I want to say it was like the next weekend. It was your second attempt at drinking when we went up to Wally's, his uncle's or whatever it was.
Up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, he starts drinking these Mike's Hard Lemonades or something.
Yeah.
And I hear like water hitting the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? Walk out front door and P's throwing up, and you can't hear a single thing but the throw up hitting the ground. He's just like,
this is a fucking spigot.
Dude, it was so
there
much.
was no noise coming out of his mouth though, and it was just a waterfall and just
so much, huh?
It was bad.
It was so bad. It was all
out.
red.
Why was there no sound?
I don't know. I've never heard somebody throw up that makes no sound.
I'm the opposite, dude. I'm all,
Really?
nothing comes out.
I don't make that much noise when I throw up, I think.
Obviously.
It's awkward.
Just open up your mouth.
Dude, it was bad. That was the worst I've ever thrown up.
How old are you? Like 16 at this point? 15?
No, I was like 19.
No.
Like the Family Guy throw up though, to where it's just like,
Dude, you weren't fucking 19.
I didn't drink young like
no,
that.
you were young. You were younger than 19.
I was?
Mhm.
You
were
had
14,
to have been.
14, 15.
No.
Oh yeah.
I drove.
Nah, I
over.
bet you were like 16.
Yeah, maybe I was 16 or
14,
17. Yeah, I remember crying in the van because I got drunk. I was like, I shouldn't have drank. And Adam's like, dude, don't tell me you're the emotional drunk.
Dude, that's me still
was.
to this day. Every
What?
time I drink,
No.
dude.
Emotional?
Crying.
No.
Fucking, I shouldn't have done it.
Really?
No, but that's how I feel.
Why?
I just hold it in like a man.
Dude. Ouch.
I know it hurts.
Dude. All right. What do you think of this burrito?
I'll be honest, it's the best part of the show.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Dude, it is.
That was
It-
good for sure.
It is. It's your favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Chef Michael.
Shout out.
Boom, boom.
Yep.
Um,
First time I ever had it. Yeah. I was
You
in
didn't even know what
slacks
you
and a button
ordered.
up.
He got you it.
I don't know.
Oh,
I had no
yeah.
idea.
Dumbass.
Like, hey, dude, you want to order for me? And no idea that you had to pay when you picked
Yeah,
it up.
he
Thought it
fucking
was a
pulled a
restaurant.
fast one on me. Old Conway trick, dude. This kid fucking, he like, well, first of all, he goes to the wrong location.
I did.
P was working. weren't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
And then Adam hit me up. He's like, hey, I'm in Reno. Let's go to Walden. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then, so I tell him, go to the one on Mayberry. I'm at the gym. Like, I'll be there in a little bit. He says, okay. And his dumbass goes to the one on Wells.
Mhm.
And then
snaps
he's
me.
fucking taking pictures outside, sending them to JP. And JP's like, what are you doing? Because he's working at the one on Mayberry. And he's like, I'm here. And he's like, no, I'm at the other one. So then I get there way before him. And then he walks in. And he's in like a fucking, almost like a suit. He's in like a white button-up shirt, a tie,
Slacks.
and slacks.
Which
And
we've
I'm-
never seen.
Ever.
him.
and we just
Never will
we
again
just
either.
look
Yeah,
over at
never.
him, and I was talking to P at the counter. And we like look at each other, just start laughing, like, "Oh my god, dude, what is wrong with him?" Shows up, and then he fucking pulls a fast one on me. He like tells me to order for him, and it's a spot at Walden's. You walk up and you pay at the register, and then you go sit down and wait for your food. So he's like, I'm going to go change. Just order me whatever. I'm like, okay. So then I just pay for his shit, and then we're sitting there talking forever. And he acts like he's waiting for the check, like he didn't fucking know.
He didn't, honestly.
I know, he didn't.
Yeah,
but he's like, are they ever going to bring the check? I'm like, dude, I already paid like fucking 3 hours ago.
That's
so, oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Here,
shit.
gives you 20. Here.
Unreal.
And then I tried to take it, and you guys wouldn't fucking let me. You said, I don't want your shit. And I was like, I do.
What do you want?
You're 20.
My 20.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't going to pay him.
I know, but you could have gave it to me.
Could have, didn't.
Still could.
Still good.
Don't have 20 on me.
Dude, Conway.
Bro, I don't carry cash. It's
How
kinda
much,
bad.
what percentage do you think I am Filipino?
3.
3?
Should we do the reveal?
Let's reveal, dude.
Let
me find it.
Do you want to give an intro?
An intro for this? I think you should.
The Filipino intro?
Yeah.
The 23&Me? Nah, I'm not good at intros, dude. You got to do it.
You have like a song you're going to
Give
play for it or
me
what?
the shit. Okay,
Why do you get to tap it?
Let me read it since it's my episode.
No, this ain't your fucking
you.
episode.
No, dude, this is half your episode. Why do you?
No, let's think about this because we only have one shot at doing this. So what's the best? I think the best way is to have me read it to you. So you're not like reading it and then you have a reaction.
Hold on,
So
Pete.
I just tell you.
I got a question. Nobody's read this, including you? Or
Yeah,
you've seen
no
it?
one.
You've seen it?
No.
No,
Okay.
no, no one's looked at it yet.
Okay.
Is that how we
This
want
is
to do
good.
it?
Sure, yeah,
You
yeah.
want to give the 23&Me?
Let me
It has
hold
to be
on.
a little bit different than the
A little
tech
bit
one
different.
design.
Yeah, a little bit different. Little bit different. Let me see my phone real quick. I need this. Hold on.
Better not fucking cheat, dude.
He's not.
No.
Don't fucking- don't
I'm going to
cheat.
YouTube. I'm going to
Don't
YouTube.
cheat.
I need a little audio help with this.
What's like the music of your heritage if you are Filipino?
I am.
Not
You have
Filipino.
Chris's number, dude?
Yeah.
Should we call her?
And do it. I don't know if you can.
Is this who spotted the
You know what I
23
mean?
me?
She's our coach at CrossFit. She's Filipino. So this whole months and months, JP's like, "What's up, cousin?" And like saying that they're related and all this shit. So we were gonna
She's
try to
gonna be
call her
so
live,
disappointed in you.
but it is Friday at 6 p.m. So she's unlikely to answer. We could try. Is the intro?
Tuning in now.
Dude, this
It's
sounds like a
really-
fucking Nazi march.
This is my homeland country, everybody. Any flips out there listening, we're brothers, we're sisters. Any fleeps out there, those I think are women. We're sisters. Welcome to the family. I feel welcomed by your presence. I feel loved by the culture. I'm glad to be here. Now we hear the results of JP.
Eat it out. Eat it out.
JP's DNA.
Boom.
Thank you.
We're sisters.
I mean, you're my sister.
All right, dude.
Okay, let it
Ready?
rip. Yeah.
JP 23&Me results.
Are here.
moment you've all
been
What's
waiting
the date that we got this?
We got this on July 23rd.
Okay, it's been
Today
a
is
minute.
August 9th. That's how long we've been waiting to
Yeah,
do this
this
shit.
You
is-
nervous?
No,
A little
dude.
bit.
I'm
I
almost.
can see you got a little bead coming down.
Filipinos don't sweat, dude. All we do is
You're
fucking-
so different.
We love to cook.
All right, dude. Oh, fuck. We got to
What
sign
do you
in.
know how to cook?
I could cook a bunch of shit. Cereal. I can
We
make
gotta sign in to
cereal.
23.
A lot of shit.
Does he ever cook? Has he ever cooked?
Oh, yeah. He cooks all the time.
Anything
Because I had to clean up the fucking stove after he's done.
Dude, are you kidding me?
anything worthy?
No. Yeah. No, he got the seasoning down and shit. And
I'll be honest.
He cooked some shit.
P, I'm going to throw this out there. A couple weeks ago when we were at the lake, you surprised me. We were talking about it in the boat.
What?
Back in the trailer. I didn't think you could do it.
I feel more confident at that than I do fucking ride a dirt bike.
Well, honestly, I saw it.
Should have been a trucker.
Should have been a trucker. Hit up
It's
here.
clean, huh?
Hit up
That's
here, good to
honestly from Flume Trail bikes. I used to be bad, but you can't fuck up when there's a full parking lot. Back when, however, the parking lot was set up when I was
So your
working.
Jerry
there.
will hook you up with like a contact.
I bet I could back those fucking big rigs up so good.
Better than him.
That dude doesn't know anything. He knows how to talk shit online, dude. Jerry, if you're listening.
Oh, he'll listen.
He's listening. Oh, he's listening to this one. This is him, dude.
Fucking cab lizard.
Jerry, I think, dude, careful with the chords.
All right, dude. You guys ready for the results?
Yeah.
John, it says.
That's me, Junior.
100%. That's a total.
Okay. That's good to hear.
That's good to hear.
All right. We have.
Does it go high to low?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have British and Irish, 39.5%.
Oh my God. I'm Irish, dude. Hell
French
yeah.
and German, 17.3%.
Irish.
Scandinavian, 7.6%.
What?
Broadly Northwestern European, 15%. Southern European, 2.8%. So your total European DNA,
Yeah.
85.8%.
Whoa, I'm European, dude.
All right.
All right.
The next category, East Asian and Native American.
Native
Ready?
American.
No, that's the category.
Oh,
All right, dude.
here it is.
Filipino and I don't know how to say it. Sorry, Chris. Austronesian.
Yeah.
Austronesian.
My brothers would know.
Filipino. You ready?
Yeah.
11.5%.
Yo, double digits, dude. I knew it. I thought it would be higher, but
Indonesian 0.2, broadly Chinese and Southeast Asian 0.9, Northern Asian and Native American 0.4%, so more than Elizabeth Warren. That's cool.
who's that?
And that's yeah, exactly. Who's that?
Fuck you, Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's
Warren.
it. So your
Bro, that's my sister.
total
No, it's not.
13.5% East Asian and Native American, 85.8% European.
That's a chunk, dude. A lot. What were you thinking?
My guess was always 8%
Eight.
Filipino, and you said like 27 or some
You
shit.
said 25.
I heard 23.
That's 23&Me.
I feel like you. Oh, maybe that was it.
Or
11.5%. 11.5% Filipino.
11.5. So it's true, folks. I am Filipino. All those mistakes I've made and use that as excuse, it's true. That was just a mistake.
I want to know if Feeks is now because I guarantee you it's more than what 11, 11.5.
11. Yeah.
For what?
For Filipino.
What if
dude?
he's more Philly than you?
He's not.
He probably is.
Could be. You never know what I might be.
Dude.
Hey, you do got the Irish in you though, so respect.
I
That's
know, dude.
so cool.
Well, you have to consult with Chris to see if that's Filipino enough for you to claim.
Yeah.
Because she was the opposite. She was like 80-something% Filipino.
Well, that's because she was. Her parents are 100.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
So my
that would
grand-
make sense.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Native American, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
0.4 it was Native American.
Dude, I wonder like what
You
my.
cannot claim that.
I am Native American, dude. Why am I paying rent? I should have free land, dude? I'm Native
You
American.
basically do.
Dude, these white people took the land from me, dude. Thanksgiving's a fucking joke in my culture,
Do you
dude.
realize by opening up the 23&Me, like how much more he has now?
I have
gonna
so
be
much more leverage on you
Asian.
guys,
Dude,
dude.
it's less.
It's gonna
I
be
am more
Asian.
feather than Dot.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah?
You can say that, I guess.
wow.
Dude, congrats on your double
Man, that
digits.
feels good. Double digits.
Proud.
Thank you.
11.5.
Solid.
Boom.
Strong, brother.
Now your guys' turn.
4.
23&Me.
Oh, I know what I am.
What?
Irish as fuck. Conway?
Like we know last names.
Bro.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I'm determined that there's a Castle Conway. I think it's in Wales. I'm going to go there one day and be like, hey. And they're going to be like, dude, this is yours. Like Princess Diaries, but Prince Diaries.
Okay.
What
Well, we haven't seen Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
I have.
We know.
No.
What is that?
I don't know. She goes and like lives
says,
with her
"I
mom
don't
or
know."
something.
Then goes into the full plot.
Yeah.
I don't know this actor, Sarah. No, I'm just kidding. So
Finds out that she has a castle or something and like turns into a princess. Some shit.
Okay, so you expect someone to just someone's there waiting, like, sorry, no pictures, like we're waiting for Adam.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sorry, no pictures.
Wailing.
What? What?
He thinks because the castle is in Wales that like they're wailing.
Right.
Yeah, right outside
Pretty
the
sure it's
castle.
landlocked, but
No, I said waiting.
You said wailing.
Mm, That's a tough call,
let's
dude.
move on to a different topic.
All right, dude. Fishing for another one. So we got DNA. God, that feels good. Double digits, dude. I'm pretty much family with Chris. I think that's my second cousin.
Could be.
Yeah,
You can
twice
look
removed.
later.
Yeah, we look similar.
I'll go into my. We can tie it into this topic, and I'll go into my favorite moment with Adam.
Okay, perfect.
I may have said this on the show briefly when we were on a stint talking shit about you, but there was a point in Mammoth where if you fucking hang out with Adam, you're always on his time for sure. And dude, this will be news to him, but not to anyone that's ever hung out with him. Where it's fucking you sit around, especially if you're at an event with him, like Mammoth.
I'll let you go for a minute, and we'll touch back on this.
Thank you. Mammoth and I already know what you're gonna say. How I'm always late and all this shit riding, but that's true also. But you go to Mammoth, you go to Enduro Cross with him. It's fucking wait around all day.
That's racing,
Hours,
motherfucker.
dude. No.
Yeah.
Not when we're at the track. I'm talking off day at the event.
When have we had an off day at the event?
Every time we go to Mammoth.
All right, fair enough.
When we were at Enduro Cross and you weren't riding that day, or it wasn't until like hours later and we were at the hotel.
Pretty sure we got there at like 8 o'clock that night, so we didn't even have a full day.
No, remember, dude? You were there.
I was there.
What? Don't poke me like
All three of
that,
us.
Dude, I need your backup right now.
That's the Ron Harvey finger right there.
What that is,
Yeah.
dude. No. So what are we talking about? Ontario?
Yeah, Ontario Enduro Cross. Remember? We were sitting in the hotel for hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The night before?
No.
No, you guys were sitting in the hotel for hours because you left my ass at the track.
Because
Yeah.
you were there, dude.
Both of you.
And then
You
we
were
sat,
there.
and the same thing happened in Mammoth, where the whole point of the story is you fucking wait around forever for this guy, and he's always fucking doing something on his phone, fucking watching stupid videos, fucking doing some stupid shit. And then all of a sudden, it's like a flip switches, and he's ready to fucking go
The flip
do
switches.
whatever we've been waiting hours to go do, so we're no longer ready. And it's like,
You heard that.
all right, dude, let's go. Like, what are you guys waiting for? Let's go. We're burning daylight. And we're like, dude, we've been waiting for you for fucking 2 hours. I already took my shoes off. I thought we were going hours ago. So the same scenario happened in Mammoth. And then P had just lit up a joint. And he like just started smoking it. And then Adam flipped the switch and we're all ready to go now. And he goes, P, slam that thing. Like you can fucking chug it like a beer. Slam that thing. And then I think it was right after that when he smelled it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then P had a little jar of wax, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Little jar of wax. And he, Conway's totally anti-drug. And we got him to smell the wax, surprisingly. I'm surprised he even did it. But
Yeah, I had to convince him.
Yeah.
so he had this little tiny jar of wax. And he takes the cap. He's like, "Come on, dude, just smell it." No, just smell it. Just smell it. And like he fucking puts it up
All
to his
accurate.
nose like it's a fucking tarantula. It's about to jump out of his face if he makes any sudden movements. And as soon as it gets close to the nose, you knew that this was going to be the reaction, no matter what it smelled like. Dude, it could have smelled like trash. Could have been the best smelling thing he ever smelled. And he puts his nose up to it. He goes, "Oh, dude!" And like right away, like probably didn't even fucking smell it. Just, dude.
Instantly.
That was one of the best moments.
And then 5 to 7 hours later,
Oh yeah, dude, the follow up.
the follow-up.
Yeah, that's when we were fucking jumping bikes at the jumps down there. And he goes, "Dude, I don't know what was in that earlier, but I've been feeling loopy ever since." That was the fucking quote.
Like, dude, you smelt it, dude. You barely smelt it.
I'm not going to deny that I said that, but I don't remember that.
That's a direct quote.
That
dude.
was so funny.
I don't know what it was, man. I was thinking about that the other day. I had like a bad deal against weed. Like you were a fucking dirtbag if you
Yeah,
smoked.
that's
in
'cause
my
you didn't
opinion.
know.
I know.
Yeah. I was
Now
like
I'd
that
way
too.
rather be around somebody that's high as shit than drunk.
Yeah.
But yeah, didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't either when I was the same way. Like, you're trash if you smoke. But
So as much as I don't like drugs, we both know that Feeks is like on the same level, if not maybe even a step further. So that's always the thing. Like Feeks smokes, I'll smoke.
no, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
He always
Just so
says that.
everyone knows,
'cause I
Alex.
know that Feeks will never smoke.
Yeah. Feeks has never smoked. Adam has never smoked, and I have smoked almost every day since 18. Neil,
Since
probably the
Sealiger.
same thing. Neil's probably he's smoked longer than me for sure. So,
When was the first time you found bud in your dad's house?
I don't know if we should go into that, dude.
Come on.
No, I don't know if we should go into that.
We'll get Senior on the show.
Yeah, we'll talk
we'll
to
save it for that
Senior.
one.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be a
When
good
I can, because I've never talked to him about it, but he
All right.
knows.
But he knows for sure.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, yeah.
He knows?
Oh yeah.
Well, how did he find out?
Unfortunately, no. We'll talk about that in another
Was the
episode.
first time you got high off your dad's supply?
No.
He's not a thief, dude.
Uh-uh.
Just a stoner.
But so the first time it was like the day before first day of school, going into senior year.
You were stressing.
No, I was just
Yeah,
like I
fourth
haven't
grade stuff.
done anything like that everyone else is doing, so I'll try it. And I just tried it. I was with CJ and my buddy Ian Frizzell. And
CJ.
CJ, yeah, and CJ already smoked for sure, and he was just like, "Yeah, dude, hit it." Like he was just sitting there, like, "Yeah, we're chill. Just hit it if you want. I don't care." Like you know.
Send it.
And I did, and I remember I was feeling all tingly in my arms and my heart and my legs and shit, and just laughing.
Hook, line, and sink. Done deal.
Well,
ever
I
since.
didn't smoke for like a long time, like 6 months, and then the last few months of senior year I smoked, and then since then I have, and that time was from my pops' stuff, and then from there I figured got a consistent amount, so I never stopped smoking since.
How much do you think you owe Senior from his weed?
We should talk about that another time, dude. You know, that's for a different episode. when my dad's on, you know, because he's probably watching or listening to this right now.
He's like, no, please do tell.
Yeah,
I do need to
yeah.
I'm trying, Senior. I'm trying. Your boy
Not
ain't
much,
biting.
not much.
Oh man.
Well, yeah,
What's dirt bikes? That looks like dirt bites almost.
almost, but it's not.
It ain't.
Dirt bikes, dude. Just you kind of touched on it in 08, 09 dirt bikes. It was,
Yeah.
and then
Let's do the Tech One Yelp review.
let's do it. You want to do your
About
computer?
that time, dude. Oh, yeah.
Perfect. So,
All right, dude. Well, before he does the intro, so we've been doing the Tech One shitty Yelp review. So you got to tell us what's your favorite. Dude, I could probably already fucking pull up his favorites. Favorite, something that would have a Yelp review, whether we always do restaurants, but like restaurant, haircut place, fucking car wash place, we've done somewhere where
maybe like clothing company or something. That's
something that would have a Yelp review, like your favorite, some brand or company that you really believe in.
Dude, do something random like worst place to take a shower.
No, dude. Something that
So it has to
you
be like-
use.
Oh man. How could you do Oakley gas cans?
you can't,
I
dude.
don't know if Oakley has a
Where's your
Yelp.
favorite spot to eat in Carson?
Dude, it's
Favorite
Casa
spot?
Grande.
What?
What?
Isn't it called Casa Grande?
No.
That fucking place that we go every time I'm with Adam.
La Salsa.
La Salsa, that's it, yeah.
No, they're solid. Go La Salsa for sure.
Yeah, let's see what they got.
Shout out to Topsy Lane La Salsa in there on the regular. Place is amazing.
Yes.
I don't know the guy's name, but the owner in there is fucking awesome.
He is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Great food, Mexican food.
Yeah.
I get the burrito bañado. So good. Comes with avocado with shredded chicken in there.
Avocado in there.
Avocado, got a little horchata, and it comes with little horchatas.
Have you ever had horchata?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Any good?
Yes,
Yes.
for sure. What do you think of that?
I don't know. What is it?
This is a ale. This is an ale by Revision Brewing here in Reno, called the Island Waves. Hop
Is that who
Ale.
makes cam stuff?
No, that's Brewer's Cabinet.
Ah.
But I almost set them up with them. Super good, dude. This is who hooks me up.
Yeah, how's Cam doing, by the way?
He's doing good.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I heard he smoked himself the other day.
Smoked him. I'll show you the episode.
Do you have video of it?
Smoked himself, bro.
Dirty.
I do the
He
intro.
texted me the other day, though, and he's like, hey, we're going to the lake. And I'm like, wait a minute, guy, didn't you just, like, fucking almost die yesterday? He's like, yeah, I'm good. It's a little hot.
yeah,
It
dude.
was only a 110-foot backflip. No big deal.
Tech one. Shitty Yelp review. La salsa.
Not bad. Tech1designs.com for all your graphic needs. All right, this one's from Dina M., San Jose, California. 164 reviews.
Damn.
Consistent.
For La Salsa or from her?
No, from her on
she's
her
a
Yelp
Yelper.
account. Yeah.
Dude. She has short hair. Probably named Karen in real life.
No, Dina, dude.
No,
Says
it's
it
Karen in
right
real
here.
life. She is asking for the manager.
Yeah. All right. This says, yuck. Not sure how this place gets anything other than 1 or 2 star reviews.
Homegirl.
We went for a late lunch on Friday. More than 20 minutes after arriving, still no chips or water. I ordered the shrimp chimichanga, whatever it's called.
No, she said Changa for sure.
Chimichanga. Nothing in the filling. Nothing. This is like totally bad grammar, so it's not just me. Some of it's me, but some of it is like she has periods in
We
the wrong
get it.
spots.
Homegirl has no clue.
Nothing in the filling than shrimp and a comma at one end, a tiny bit of cheese. The tortilla barely had any color and was soggy. No
tortilla
cheese
barely
on
has any
the
color.
refried. She says refined beans.
Refinery.
My friends ordered the fish tacos and the shrimp tacos. The fish tacos were completely bland. The shrimp tacos were so spicy they could barely eat them. Oh, ... And the salsa, made with canned tomatoes. Overall, a completely disappointing experience, and I would definitely recommend dining elsewhere. Even Taco Bell would be better. 1 star.
Dude, the best thing is she called her dogs her friends. Why would you buy fish tacos for your dogs?
What, dude?
She said her friends could barely eat fish tacos. You know that chick's not in there with actual people.
Oh, she's in there with her dogs.
Oh,
Yeah, she's delusional, dude.
Feeding them shrimp.
That's a shitty ass review. You can't even spell it right. And that guaranteed never happened, dude.
Never.
I've had their tacos there.
Amazing.
Fire.
Salsa is hot. Not gonna
Salsa
lie.
is hot, but who cares if it's made with canned tomatoes, dude? They're trying to save a buck. You know, at least they're open. Fuck you, you know?
Fuck you.
What have you ever opened?
Yeah, Dina. Why don't you go fucking drive home? Get in your car and drive back home.
Cali.
Now,
She's Cali bound.
going back to Cali. Yeah.
Hmm.
There it is, folks. Your Tech One Yelp
Thanks,
review.
Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie. Go get some graphics from Jamie at Tech One Designs, or fuck it, some stickers,
Stickers.
whatever it is.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, dude.
Slam that
Get a
shit,
clock,
dude.
dude.
Get a clock. Get a clue.
All right, dude. What else you got?
We got
Being hated by
I was
us.
just looking at that.
That's one of
Let's
the
touch on
topics.
that.
yeah. What's the, so you've told us, like, we hate to admit it, but we hang out. Oh God, that sucks to say. Like we hang out, all 3 of us and stuff often, and you've told us that you've had people like hit you up from the podcast that listen, and like, what do they say?
Dude, I love it. I wish people were like more shitty about it though.
Okay.
Like get fucking aggressive with your comments. You guys are letting us down here.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Like people.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we
What,
had
did I
one
say that
video.
weird?
I didn't know where you're going with it, but yeah.
Like people that
No,
have
people that listen to our podcast go on Conway's Instagram at Conway952. Feel
Yes.
free to do this. And they'll be on his post, people that don't even know him, and they'll be talking shit to him because they hear us talking shit to him
Yeah.
on the podcast. So that makes it okay in their mind.
yes,
I mean,
and
you
it is
guys
okay.
did good with like the homies. Because like fucking Augie and dipshits like that from down in Gardenville, like they let me have it pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's good.
But at least you
But-
know them.
I know, but
and then there's a select group that's like, dude, who the fuck is this person? I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Like Mac
I don't
Davey or
even
whatever
know.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or-
yeah,
one
that's
of
pretty
them.
sick.
yeah, that guy.
They took it to the next level and sent a video. Like,
That's
shout out.
sick.
That was
Yeah,
fucking
shout out
dope.
to those
Yeah,
guys,
for
dude.
sure.
Yeah.
But
I don't
everybody
know.
else, you're letting us down.
Yeah.
I want to like be put in my place. To be honest.
dude, my buddy Bohemian who listens to this show drove to Lahan to try the water, but they were closed. It was like
Tonopah?
Tonopah for the
How
water.
are they closed, dude?
It's a
That
city.
place?
Huge
No,
city.
the fucking, what is it? A Wendy's, isn't it? Or
Burger King.
Burger King, Chevron,
In Wendy's?
Subway.
Or at
Subway.
Tonopah.
Yeah.
All in the
You
same.
had the water there, dude?
Yeah, yeah. No.
horrible, dude.
So we always talk about that, and we're like, anyone that goes to Tonopah, like, try the water and let us know how it is, because it's like the worst fucking water I've ever had.
Probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Can't be much worse than like LA or something, though.
It's much worse.
It's horrible, dude. It tastes like they just straight fucking got it out of the mine out there.
Yeah.
Like they hit water, they got too deep, hit the water table, and
We're
they
here.
just fucking put the plumbing right there. It just pumps
put
straight
a couple
into
of
that thing.
coffee filters at the end of the hose.
That's good enough.
Blows through the paper. They're like, fuck it, we tried.
Can't change them now. It's already running.
We're lucky to have it, you know?
I think one of my favorite things on that topic, though, was, dude, I remember, I think it was the weekend before Tonopah. You guys got me on that kick. But Ontario.
It's our fault, yeah.
It was your fault.
Tonopah.
I don't remember what the Endurocross was, but I show up and I remember Cody comes up to me, or no, it was Taylor. And Taylor's like, hey, like, what's up with you guys? Like, you guys fucking hate each other. I'm like, yeah, dude, that guy's a clown. He's like, what does he do? And he was just talking shit about Feeks. And he's like, so you guys, like, aren't cool, like, nothing. You just talk shit? I'm like, yeah, fuck that guy. And the very next weekend, we show up to Ontario, and Feeks had his fucking, like, a wolf shirt on or something.
Yeah.
And Taylor walked up again without even realizing, like, who it was or something. He's like, is that the dude from Brotocross? And I'm like, who? And he's like, your mechanic. And I'm like, oh, that guy, I have no idea. You just grabbed my bike. And I had him going again for like a short period on it. But yeah, Cody and Taylor and all them, like they thought we fucking hated each other, which we do. But it was pretty amusing. And then showing up at the races and
That's good shit.
that Ontario races, that was a good weekend.
That was fun.
Pulling down the driveway. Dennis, just so good to be on the open road.
Yeah.
So good.
Fuck yeah.
So
dude.
good. Have we talked about that on here? I think so. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Fucking so Dennis, Adam's dad, is like a fucking. I don't think he's as much of a hard ass as he used to be.
No, he's gotten better.
Like, but back in the day when we were young, like, dude, he wouldn't even like talk to you at all. Like, he wouldn't say shit, and he was just a fucking hard ass. And everyone was scared of him and shit.
All the kids, yeah.
Then like he would only like talk shit to JP. Like he must have loved JP or something, but he would always just like fuck with him and just give him a hard time and do all this shit. And I remember one of the first like memories I have of JP, I was at Adam's house and we were riding or something, and we were down the shop, and then JP was there like installing turf in the backyard at the house with Dennis. And then so JP like yeah, Dennis fucking pays for his OSHA class for who knows why. And then he fucking hires him to install this turf with him at the house. And so I guess JP like figured out that we were there. So he comes down to the shop and we're just sitting there hanging out. And then Dennis comes down. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get back to work.
Turfing.
But so we go to Ontario Supercross or Endurocross, and we have to drive there. And we took Dennis's truck and I think the toy hauler or something. And it was like Dennis and Adam's mom in the front seat, and then it was us three in the back seat packed in this thing. Luckily, it was a nice big truck. It wasn't like a Ranger or something, but it was still pretty packed. And like, so you can imagine this dude's a fucking hard ass. And we're driving like. They live at the south end of Carson. We weren't even to Gardnerville yet.
No, we were literally driving down the driveway.
No, dude, we were on 395. I remember.
You were like
it was pretty
past
close.
Home Depot a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just dropping into Carson Valley, like probably 6 minutes into this trip, and it's dead quiet. No one has said a fucking word yet, and it's kind of setting in like, fuck, this is gonna be a long ass drive. And JP just breaks the silence and is all, so good to be on the road with you, Dennis. And Dennis just like looks over his shoulder, like kind of just like, yeah, he just shakes his head, doesn't say shit. Still, he just keeps driving.
I don't think he shut up the rest of the drive there though. Like there was not a moment of silence the whole way.
Yeah,
right.
Fucking pee.
That was a good ass icebreaker. So funny. So good to be on the road with you, Dennis.
I still think one of like the greatest shutdown of decon of all times, because I've never really seen anybody shit on him like he did at Mammoth that time.
Yeah, that was really
nobody.
Good.
I can't remember what he said. I know what I said, but I can't remember.
He's that guy though that always, no matter what, has something quick to say back. Like he's just that smartass.
Yeah.
And every single one of my friends has always been too afraid to like say anything back to him. And Feeks one day at Mammoth just ruined his life.
I can't remember what he said to tell the story, but
he said about me being a fagger.
Yeah, he said something about you being gay or something like that, and he like made it seem like it was me or something. Like he was trying to put it on me, And I was like, no, he doesn't like anal assault like I do. And he was just like shocked that I said that. I was like, what the fuck? Didn't say shit, just walked away.
He goes, I eat fucking steak. We don't talk about that.
Well, he for sure is like, if you picture a hard ass, that's Dennis.
Mhm.
And then nobody says shit like that to him. So I'm pretty sure that was just like what just happened.
And then we were fucking sitting here like 2 years ago now.
Maybe
Just-
a year.
Yeah, just talking about
Text message.
Yeah, the text. But we were just talking about that story. Like, how fucking funny was that when you're like, so good to be on the road with you, Dennis? And then I was like, dude, you should text him right now. And JP was just fucking
Like 10
stoned as
o'clock at
fuck
night.
and just laughing. And yeah, it was like, I think it was just past 9. And
Yeah.
he's probably out pretty early. But we're like, dude, he's probably in bed. And it's like, dude, just text
Dude,
him.
he's hunting coyotes with his fucking
Oh.
AR and that.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
That's sick.
Got a spotlight on him, everything.
Whoa.
And then so JP texts him. And what'd you say to him? Are you just like, hey, Dennis, or something like that?
It was like, hey, Dennis, when do you think we get on the road again or something?
No, you didn't say that right away, I don't think, because he responded like,
Dude, no
what
such
do you
heck?
need? Yeah. Like, you said, do you still have it, you think?
I don't know.
Let's see if you have it first.
Let's see here.
Search for his name.
No, that would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah, let's scroll through 4 years of text.
absolutely.
I don't think I have it. I don't.
No. I think you just said hey to him or something. And when you're just like, hey, Dennis, we're fucking cracking up like fucking idiots.
Just laughing.
And then he texts back and he was like, he said, what heck?
What?
Like,
Question mark, exclamation point.
yeah. And he like thought you were hurt or something.
Yeah.
And then he said something else like, what do you need? Or are you hurt or something like,
Like,
that?
are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause it's so
And he was like, yeah, I was just thinking about that road trip we had. Can't wait to get back on the road with you.
I can't wait to do it again.
And doesn't he just send the thumbs up?
Yeah.
He's notorious for that. And then the thing that drives me nuts about texting him, you know how you can like a text message?
Yeah.
Every fucking time you text him, dude, he'll like get over the text or something. And he'll just put like
Yeah.
or the thumbs up thing or whatever.
Emphasize.
Yeah.
2 exclamation points.
Reacts to it.
My mom send her pictures, everyone on text message, she hearts.
Really?
Like, Mom, it's a text message. You don't have to do that. Everyone.
She thinks it's Instagram.
That picture from Mammoth, I guarantee you she started crying on that one.
No.
Oh, for sure. She even commented that she did.
Yeah, but why would you start crying?
Because it's Marsha Conway.
Dude, have you ever seen her when Adam's on the line?
Oh,
Nervous wreck, dude.
I have a picture of me at amateur days at Hangtown, and I'm coming over, like, you know, the old finish, the table, that little table up
Mhm.
front. It's looking like I'm coming at the camera, and you see my mom pacing in the background, like not even looking at me, just like pacing. She used to freak out, dude.
Really?
So bad.
I bet, huh?
Yeah.
What was the worst one that you remember?
Oh god, I don't know. I
Even
don't
this
know.
year, dude, at Mammoth, she was
Yeah,
like,
still
she was like
freaking out.
pacing around behind the start, and like I was just standing there, and she like looks at me, she's like, I hate this part.
She's probably
freaks out.
gnarly for a mom because of the
I
injuries.
bet the worst one was, well, no, 'cause she wasn't there for that. I was gonna say Phoenix Supercross when I broke my back the first time, but
Yeah.
she wasn't there. It didn't matter if it was a local race or Supercross or anything though. She'd be panicked one way or
Right.
another.
I bet Supercross was gnarly.
I don't think it mattered. Like I said, be a local race, she'd be just as nervous. So
Damn, dude.
yeah,
3 guys on the gate at Fernley.
yeah.
I don't remember how. I'm sure our dads talked, but that's like how I met you at the races.
I think the first race I remember seeing you at was Fernley.
Really?
Yeah,
I remember your motorhome had a glow up handle.
yeah. I think I remember that too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like the handle to go into the motorhome had like a light in it.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
sick. It just was sick because you knew where the door was. you
And
know?
then I remember like arena cross days. You were still on Pliny 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
savage. I didn't
Oh,
race arena cross on 50s.
I did, and I beat Brian Sjogren.
Damn.
Fuck you, Brian. I beat him, dude. I was faster than him.
was faster.
Yeah.
That is like your second claim to fame. All you have. Now you got 3.
I got a couple.
I'll be
got-
honest. I don't have an MX West championship. That's huge.
Do you?
MX West Nas before
That's
my
right.
time.
Actually, no, it wasn't.
You might.
I was looking in the shop the other day. I had a plaque that was either super mini or like 125 intermediate. I don't
Right.
remember, but that was my only series that I probably ever completed in Nevada.
Yeah, you would always be gone for races and it wouldn't count for.
Sucking at life.
Yeah, you and fucking Dakota May. I remember him fucking pulling off Remember, he would race the junior class and smoke everyone at like Gardenville Arena Cross, and then he would pull off on the last lap.
Like it didn't matter, yeah.
So he didn't get scored,
Right.
so he wouldn't get bumped or whatever.
Man.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's the Nationals, dude.
Yeah. Amateur natties, dude.
Dude, I wish they'd bring back those arena crosses. Those are so fun.
The local ones,
Yeah,
they were
Gardenville,
sick.
Fallon.
Super sketchy, like landings that were gnarly, but
I know.
Everyone's
So
just
young.
fucking themselves
dirt
up.
rolling themselves, yeah.
It was sick, though.
I remember Mike Torres fucking himself up pretty bad at the Gardenville one.
Yeah.
I think he broke his femur.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Oof.
finish line
I think
double.
that was the same year that Parker Winans broke both his wrists.
Parker.
It was, I remember, because that was my first ever arena cross, so I like remember the track still.
Yeah, the layout.
But at the very back, there was like a triple,
Yep.
and he went for the triple and snapped both of his wrists.
I, for whatever reason, every time I think of like the local arena crosses, I think of Bit Taylor, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh man, I think I was in like, I had a broken leg or something. And I just went out there to watch. And Taylor, it was when he was like in his prime, like the dude was ripping. And he goes out there and there was this table section. Fucking Mike May, dude. That was what happened. But something happened and like somebody stalled the bike completely off the track, nowhere near anywhere like danger to Taylor. Taylor hole shot and was gone by a mile. Comes around this thing and you had to get after it. And he comes out, seat bounces, and like last second, Mike's running out and like throwing his arms up, and Taylor locks the brakes up off the lip of this thing and just dirt rolled himself like into the back of the landing. And I just remember him just crushing into the bike, and he just turns and just like looks at me, and it's just like that zombie white face, and both of his arms just sink. I was just like, oh man, but so gnarly.
Did he break both his wrists or
Oh
something?
yeah, both of them for sure.
Remember when Nick Bob broke his wrist?
No.
Was that arena cross? I think he like did the same thing, cased it.
Arena Cross,
Awesome.
dude. Tierney did it.
Really? Oh
Tierney
yeah.
OJ'd the finish line and at Reno Arena Cross one year. I don't remember what happened, but he freaking, it was bad. Like, didn't even touch the landing, both ankles.
Yeah.
Super gnarly.
Broke them both.
Both.
You're up there too on that thing.
Yeah.
It was bad. That was one of those like superhero memories when you're a little tyke running around. I'm like, oh man, Nate Tierney just died.
Dude,
Broken
you know
legs.
who would be sick to have on the podcast that'll never happen?
Nate
Is
Tierney.
no, we already had Nate on, dude.
Oh, it was. He was.
Jeez.
That's right.
Dude, Brown.
Brownie.
Uh,
I
If
finally
we
got a
could
hold
get
of him the
to
other
talk.
day.
You can't even fucking get a hold of
No.
him, let alone have him come on here. But dude, he would be funny as fuck on here.
So here's another decon shout out. Fucking Brown, dude. I've been trying for the past like month straight to get a hold of him a couple times a week. Never hear back from him. I'm like, motherfucker. So I finally kind of gave up on it. Decon buys this fully automatic BB gun the other day, and he's so fucking proud of it. Like, I show up there the other night and I'm doing a workout in the shop or whatever, and all of a sudden I just hear this brrrr, and I walk out there and he's all proud and he's got it's an AR style like BB gun, but it's full auto and it runs off CO2 cartridges. You'd think he won the lotto. Like, he is so proud of this thing. And so he sends us all this. It was like Hawkins, Brownie. I don't even know. There's 4 or 5 people in this group chat, and Brownie's in it. And I'm like, there's no way he's even going to reply to this thing. And sure as shit, he's like the first person to reply. He's like, you dumb or something like that. And I comment back in the text message. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, like, you can't even comment back or text me back or anything. No reply. Like,
Yeah.
shut it down
Oh,
completely. So I'm like, this fucking guy. So the other day, he ends up calling me, and I'm like, what does he want? And sure enough, he needed cabling in his office. Was the only reason he even called me to begin with. But he actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, it's the first time, anyways, in like 3 months I've even heard from the guy.
Dude,
Well,
that was
since Mammoth.
sick. Fucking back in the day, me and Adam, I had this fucking silver 92.
Oh, the bullet.
No, it was that 93, dude.
I remember
Put some
Yeah.
respect on it.
Yeah.
Toyota Corolla is my first car. It's my grandma's old car that she gave
Bullet.
to me when she stopped driving.
Yeah.
Pete.
This thing was fucking prime when I first got it, dude. It had like 30,000 miles on it, and we just fucked that thing up. But I had that, and then Adam had a red Dodge Neon. So they were like similar cars that we were always just mobbing those things around. And we used to go to this spot in Gardnerville called Katie's. That's like the
CBI.
only 24-hour place down there. We'd eat there all the time, late. And I remember this night we were trying to do like 360s in the parking lot, like just rip and then just rip on the e-brake and like try to spin it around.
The only reason they spun is because there was snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
And dude, I don't know how we didn't get kicked out
I don't
of
know.
like parking lots like that. Like, where was the security? Like, they're just out to fucking lunch all the time down
Yeah.
there. But we were doing that shit, and then we were like, fuck this, like, let's go. I don't know what the hell we were doing, but I remember we drag raced down Highway 88 like past the swim center towards my parents' house, and I was on the wrong side of the road, and we were just fucking. And this is a 2-lane highway, so I'm coming into oncoming traffic, and yeah, we're just pinned. There's no cars on the road, just trying to go as fast as these things will go, doing like 90, 95, and then letting off. And we get to my parents' house, and my parents lived right around the corner from this dude, Steve Brown, who Adam was just talking about. That he had a motocross track down in Gardnerville at this time. So we were all like knew him and saw him all the time and all that shit. So we're like, oh, let's go fuck with Brown. So we grabbed like this. We found this duct tape at my parents' house, and there was snow on the ground that night because it was hell loud. We drive over to Brown's house. It was probably like midnight or maybe later, and we like parked on the street, I think, and like walked up his driveway. He lives in this little like cabin thing, and it was hella loud. It's like. We were like trying to be hella sneaky because it's so quiet down there because there's no noise from anything, no traffic, nothing. And then like, so our fucking genius plan was we were going to duct tape a huge dick on his garage door. And the garage door was right next to the bathroom. And we must have woke him up or something because he got up and he went, like he pissed. And we like saw him
straight out of a movie. Like Feeks and I just freeze. I mean, just freaking out. And Brown just like fucking looks like JP after he just rolled a blunt and just stumbles right up to the window and he's like bobbing back and forth. And all of a sudden you just hear the pee like hit the toilet and he's just standing there. And he like reaches out and flushes the thing and then goes and like wanders back. And Feeks and I probably didn't breathe for 30 seconds, just freaking out.
Like,
we're going to get shot.
Yeah, dude, you guys would have gotten shot.
And so we duct taped this huge dick and balls on his fucking, his garage door. And like, I guess he didn't notice it for a few days because, you know, the garage door would go up and then he would be leaving when he put it down. And then as he was coming in, he said he didn't notice it for a few days, and like his neighbor was the one that told him, like, "Hey, something's on your garage door."
And then he wouldn't talk to us for probably 2 or 3 weeks. He said it left like it was shitty duct tape, and it left like all the residue on the door.
You think my dad would have quality duct tape, dude? He gets the fucking 4-pack from Harbor Freight.
Yeah, it's 20-mile-an-hour tape for sure. So that was a good one.
Funny.
That was good.
So it still left it on his garage.
Yeah,
he was livid too. Still this day, like every time I bring it up, he gets pissed about it. It's awesome.
Dude, imagine owning a track and having the kids who raced it come and fucking duct tape a dick on your garage.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this thing, dude.
He gave me a 3-wheeler, dude. My 3-wheeler. He gave that to me.
Wow. My favorite thing of all time, and I'm not even going to tell the story, but Bun B's 3-wheeler experience.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he just fucking rolled the thing.
No, not that one.
Oh, what?
The photo.
I don't remember.
You don't even know?
No.
Oh, dude.
What is it?
Nah.
Oh, that's good. This is another Conway move everyone should know about. Like, he brings up a topic,
I'll be honest,
and then won't go into it. But he goes, dude, it's epic.
No, it is.
Talk about it. Oh, no.
I don't know if Feeks even knows about it is the best part.
I don't know.
He never sent you a photo of it.
Maybe, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So
yeah,
how am I supposed
we'll
to
leave
know?
it there then because it's a good one.
All right, sick, dude.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, I saw Brown. It was after I was living up here. And I hella wanted a 3-wheeler. Like I kept looking at them on Craigslist, and I was about to go to Susanville to buy this fucking this one that was like a Kawasaki. I forget what they're called. Takati.
Damn, I didn't even know Cowie made them.
Yeah, the sick one, 2-stroke and everything, but like dangerous as fuck.
They're all
and this guy
strokes.
wanted like $550 for this one. He said it ran in Susanville. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna buy that thing. And then I went down to Gardnerville to go to the dentist, and I saw Brown driving in the pennant rig.
Uh-huh.
And I always see him, dude. Every time I go down there, I see him driving, and he never notices me. And for some reason, he fucking saw me and flipped me off. So I texted him, and I was like, hey, I'm about to go buy a 3-wheeler this week, and then we can rib together. And he was just like, come get mine. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, you can have it. Just come take it.
Out of my
garage.
garage.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
So then Jake tuned it up for me. We put like one new tire on it, and then I think Jake like cleaned out the carb and maybe fucked with the valves or something. And yeah,
Still runs.
It would. I haven't ran it for years, and it's just the tank's all rusted on the inside and shit now. I notice, but it would still run, guaranteed.
What are you gonna do with that?
Just sits in my trailer.
I haven't used that since way up.
Probably not. Yeah.
Dang, dude. Years ago.
Yeah. I touch it once a year when I fucking pull it out of the trailer to get the
load it up
trailer
for
for
Mammoth.
Mammoth, and then I put it back in when I'm done, and then that's like its garage.
Sick.
Dang, dude. Do your parents even touch that trailer?
No, they never use
Sits
it.
there. Is it yours?
Uh-huh.
You bought it?
I didn't buy it.
Oh.
I got it for like a birthday, Christmas gift
That's sick.
back in the day. Yeah.
That's
that
a
was sick.
sick gift.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking trailer like that. Same with my gift, my trailer.
Yeah.
That's a dope gift.
Dope gift.
What's the best gift you've got?
Dude, life.
Oh my God, dude. All right, that's it.
And we were trying to take bets before you showed up on the gayest thing you would say. But
There it is.
I wouldn't. You've said a couple of gay things, and they wouldn't have come to mind if I was trying to guess.
Always surprising.
So, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but congrats either way.
Yeah, thanks. Feel good about it.
Bless you.
There's still bless you, son. There's still this whole list here. I don't feel like we've even covered a damn thing.
Well, let's talk about your highlights in your hair.
My hair.
Let's talk
That's
about
not
it.
even
Dude.
on the
out.
list, but that is
Studio
That's-
218, Carson City, Nevada.
Why?
Cecilia hooks it up.
good. Dude,
Yeah.
you go to a studio.
Is that by your office?
No.
Oh.
It's on Main Street.
Uh-oh.
Legit.
And I just want to know why you got highlights in your hair.
I'm back to 08 and 09, dude.
And
Highlights of my life.
why'd you get them back then?
Who wouldn't have it
Let's
back
be
then?
real, dude. Why'd you get them back then?
I had the beach bum hair, like just playing that image.
If you guys YouTube Adam Conway Hangtown, you'll see this interview.
Bermuda.
Vermoto. And there's
White Oakley gas cans.
White gas cans with the fucking longer bleached blonde hair.
Shout out to Louis Pike because he was like way before you guys ever shit on me. Louis was the first one
He's
just
the
to
OG.
destroy my life.
On that?
Oh, dude. I'm pretty sure he commented like on Playground Magazine's thing, like shitting on me about the White Oakleys.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's awesome.
Dude, that's sick. Shout out to Louis Pike.
Yeah, Louis is a
because
bad dude.
He's way ahead of his time if
Way
he was
ahead.
shitting on you for that, dude. He's way ahead of his time. That dude's a fucking alien. You know it.
Yeah, look at his son. He's a beast.
He is a beast,
That
dude.
guy doesn't come from nothing.
Dude, what's so crazy is the falls that Weston Pike has had. Like the gnarliest
Yeah.
crashes.
What's so crazy is being 14 years old on a 450 and having Weston Pike screaming at the top of his lungs at you, behind you.
Really?
It's terrifying.
Why?
Why?
Because you wouldn't get the fuck out of his way.
Yeah, man. I was little and I would get good starts all the time and I'd have like gnarly dudes behind me, and Weston, I'll never forget, like just screaming at the top of his lungs, bike just fully pinned. I mean, that's how he rode anyways, just a pit bull, but that was how I got to know Weston. And yeah,
What was
terrifying.
he yelling? Move?
I don't know. You couldn't even tell. Just barking or something. Who knows?
It'd probably throw you off.
Dude, as a beast.
Imagine electric dirt bikes where you're racing, you could just yell at someone, you could hear him.
That's
Oh,
from-
I
that'd be
talked to
wild.
Ty about that, and he was telling me that it was trippy because he had to get used to racing it just because that was all he heard. And you don't realize how gnarly endurocross is till you hear everything happening to your bike the whole time you're riding. But he said it tripped him out that like on the starts and stuff like that, it's just you hear everybody else's stuff around you, and then this bike's just a rocket ship underneath you, and you can't even tell it's running.
Well,
That'd
imagine
probably
if
be
everyone.
hard.
That's what I thought.
Because it's
Like-
hard for me even at Mammoth when there's tons of bikes
Yeah.
and like you can't hear
Where you're
yours
at.
and like
Oh,
you're
yeah,
just like
first lap.
shift,
Yeah.
I guess.
Imagine Ashley Fiolick, dude.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like that's
Why? What about her?
She was deaf.
Huh?
huh?
She's deaf?
What?
She's not anymore.
Yeah, she nah. Yeah, she grew out of it.
Modern
But
science.
She finally smoked, dude. Honestly, if you're deaf out there and you're not listening to this, you just smoke weed and you can listen to it.
Somebody could sign this to Ashley. Shout out.
sign what? Oh,
we're
actually like
talking.
sign it?
Yeah.
Like sign language?
She can't hear a thing.
I don't know if she can or not, but
Dude, what if we
I could see you going up to her and be like, like right in her ear, and she'd be like, what? Like I can still
What's your
hear it
deal?
kind of.
we got a faker your whole fucking career now.
I was thinking about that the other day too. Somebody posted something, one of the females racing at Loretta's last week. And do they even still have amateur class or anything for
I
females?
don't know.
Because the pro scene dropped off bad.
Last time I know is when you were racing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
I'm gonna, dude. It is 2019. I'm growing longer hair. That's why this is getting longer already.
You're just
I'm
gonna
proud.
claim like you're binary. or whatever it
2020.
is.
Dude, you look like Andrea Carson right now.
That's right. Paint my nails. Reduce
Team
arm count.
Nami.
That's right. Team Nami. Super crossed.
Dude, I came here for some boots.
Some bits.
Man, Johnny, you been washing the windows with Windex again?
No, air filter oil, dude.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, that is what I've been doing.
Yeah.
You, if you worked at a shop.
Yeah, that's me. And, yeah, I like to get some boots. That's how she said it.
She walks
It's
out
like
with like Alpine stars, like Tech 2s.
Dude, I watched it the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
Motocrossed?
Yeah, I own it.
You do?
Yeah, I bought it on Amazon.
Motocrossed?
Yeah.
As gay as
Motocrossed.
that was, like we were all so pumped about it.
Oh, yeah.
At least they made
Disney had
a
a
movie,
movie.
yeah.
Watching it
about our
now,
sport.
like, it's obvious that people fucking, like, in the sport were involved in it. I mean, like, Pastrana and McGrath and all them were in it, but,
Yeah.
like, writing the movie. Like, there's some shit where it's, like, they talk the real moto talk, but at the same time, it's, like, all the goon shit that they say. It's like, why did they let that fly?
That come out.
And then they have, like, the real shit over
Yeah,
here.
they got McGrath, like, whipping sick. You're
Yeah,
like,
and he like takes her out or something, and then he pulls back around and looks at her. He's all, chicks.
Shit.
Takes off.
That's so sick, dude.
It's so funny.
That's so sick. We should do a Bad Touch commercial like that.
Yeah, here to get some bits.
Here to get some gloves.
Bits.
Look, that is so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's funny, dude. We need to make like Fresno Smooth, like Roxon needs to make a movie, dude. You know,
That would be
that'd be
sick.
so funny. Kenny is sick, huh?
Bad.
Dude, Jet Lawrence,
Gnarly.
he's going to Unadilla tomorrow.
I saw that. They posted that
Same
after
with Shmurda.
Loretta's. Yeah.
So cool.
Yep.
I bet you'll do top 10.
But he will too.
Yeah.
At 15. Is he even 16
He
yet?
just turned 16.
So that's how
Like
they're pulling
this
off
week.
Unadilla then. Damn.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Isn't that crazy? He's like one of the youngest in a long time.
Yeah.
Just think like a week ago, this kid was 15. You know? Like he's still 15, kind of. Like in Greek
If you really
years,
think
dude,
about
if
it.
you really think about it and you're Greek, he's 15 still, dude.
What were you doing at 15, P?
A
Let's put this in perspective.
lot more than that little
Dude, I was
dweeb.
raised an 80 beginner when I was 15.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Damn.
was I doing, dude? I think I wasn't really riding much.
I'm pretty sure I was off 80s at 10 or
Think-
11
Damn.
maybe. Because I remember being 12 at a regional qualifier up at Washougal in the 450 intermediate class.
Damn.
Gnarly.
I got my 80 when I was 14. I think. No, when I was 15, I got it. And then I had a growth spurt. I had an 80 big wheel. And I had a growth spurt. So it like fit me when I got it. And then 2 months later, I was way too
Way
fucking
over it.
big for it.
Yeah.
So then I did my first race in October of 2006. So
That was your first race?
Yep.
Damn.
Mhm. I have the
That
trophy.
was my
dude.
first amateur
I
national.
think I got second in the 80 beginner class.
That's solid.
I got dead last my first race.
My
You
first
were
race,
ready,
Justin Tierney had to come pull me off the track, so I didn't know what a checkered flag was.
Really?
Yeah, just kept riding.
Fucking dumbass.
No,
On 50s.
Just kidding.
no, 60 beginner. Yeah, flying Ryan Ferris was the man to beat.
Really?
Yeah,
Where was it?
Fallon Arena Cross.
Nice. Mine
Yeah.
was at Carson.
Damn, dude, Dennis put you out on an arena cross.
Rubber band
first?
start.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, sick.
Dude, CJ, the rubber band like hit his nuts.
Oh yeah,
And
Oh,
like he
fuck
had
yeah.
surgery.
What?
I was
Yeah,
just
dude.
talking to Lash the other day about that. He used to piss off Ty at like every single one of his races because he'd fucking bulldog straight through the rubber band. Like Lash was king of the hole shots back in the day at those things
Why?
because he'd just plow through it. And
Like not wait?
no, just go.
How
And
would
Ty
those
would get
work?
pissed. It released from one side or the other, obviously, but
So it's literally just a big
It's a
rubber band,
huge-
Yeah.
and then it
like,
just snaps to one
the
side and
gym
you go.
status rubber bands, it's basically like that. And yeah, it was just slingshot.
Dude,
Instead
So
of a
in the
gate.
fucked up thing, instead of like a gate hanging up and like holding people up, if it hung up and grabbed somebody and wrapped up on their bike or something, nobody beyond that point would be able to go.
yeah.
Oh.
And
So
if you
it-
got first gate pick, you would just go right where it releases because it's first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you guys don't have any of the good. So like
Nah.
Mammoth back in the day and like Carson used to have a clock. Burnley used to have a clock, but
yeah, the clock.
the starting clock. So instead of a board, there's this clock, like a big dial. And there was like a section of the pie or whatever. And as soon as it got within that section, any time in there, the gate would drop. But I remember like talk about nerves. I don't know why that fucked with me way worse than a board. You're just sitting there like this fucking clock, dude, and your heart's pumping and freaking out. And then you're like, Oh, there's a gate.
At Carson,
I
it
should
had one,
probably
right?
go. Yeah.
I remember Carson and Fernley.
And then Mammoth did too.
Never raced Mammoth.
Back in the day.
But
Why the fuck did they have that instead of a board?
That was just the way they did it back in the day.
that was
I don't know.
motocross. Like the board's kind of new, right?
The board's pretty new, yeah. And so the clock.
It's the
rubber
same
band
thing.
starts.
It's within the last 15 seconds, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so it's like 30 seconds, and then all right, get ready. Then then it's just like the board is now, but
Yeah.
not the clock.
And then you'd be out at Friendly and like they'd have the clock and then they'd like have a guy run out in the middle of the start and be like, no, we're going to water.
Yeah, that's true.
Seriously.
Up, dude. We got an extra hour of daylight savings. We got all day.
Oh, dude. The daylight savings
Quote,
things.
dude.
And then you'd wake up and frickin' cock-a-doodle-doo, rockin' instead rock. Oh, man. Hated
Who,
that.
Moto Math?
I hated that. No, that was, what's his name?
Ty?
No. Can't even think.
Billy's dad?
Billy's dad.
Todd.
Todd, thank you. Announcer Todd. Cock-a-doodle-doo, rockin' instead rock. We're out here today. Don't let the snow worry you. It's only 16 inches. We're good. Gonna get this
Straight
cleared
up,
off.
dude. I remember racing Winnemucca in
With
the snow.
snowbanks on the walls.
Yeah. And my dad had to pull me off because I wouldn't wipe my gloves. I was on 50s and I would just keep riding. And I remember I was looking through like 2 little holes and he was like waving. And he would wipe it. He's like, go, what are you doing? You know?
What are you doing?
It's just like for him, it was just white, dude.
Just fucking nothing there.
And my dad and Lily, I stopped because I saw him like in front of me on the track. And then he wiped it and
Like
go.
run into him.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's hilarious.
I just remember like,
didn't see that.
fuck, I can only look through this little hole. And it, like, that shit was fun.
Man, kids these days just don't know.
Remember Winnemucca, I think it was? I had like the jumps over the hill.
I hated Winnemucca. No, I never rode that track.
That one was sick.
I remember
Is
hearing
that a
about
different one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Winnemucca, though?
Mm-hmm. It had like, it was on the base of a hill and it was only like 100-foot hill. So they had lips and landings on like it was like 3 different ways. It was like this way, lip, landing, go left, lip, landing, go right, lip, landing, and then like the rest of the track. It was sick because it was like over the ridge, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I feel bad for kids these days, though, because, like, you sit and look back at the generation that we grew up in, and it's so much different than what they have to. I know we've talked about this a million times, but, like, we had it so good to be able to get better. There were so many tracks around us, and, like, we pretty much had kind of the mecca. I mean, it was just as good here as it was in NorCal. And you had so many people. I remember watching, like, the pro classes back in the days, and you'd have 7 or 8 dudes that could have won it at a local race at any time, and they're all badass dudes. And 30-man gate in the pro class. Like, when have you ever seen that? I mean, my very first pro race I remember in Colorado was probably the biggest pro race I've ever raced, and there was like 80 pros. But aside from that, I've never seen anywhere near, until you race a national or something bigger, to where anywhere near a 40-man gate. I mean, look at Mammoth this year. We barely had, it was like 42 pros. They smashed everybody in one moto.
Wow.
But it's just weird. Makes you, I don't know. It's a different generation. Like, obviously the economy collapse and stuff took a toll on everybody in the racing community in this area, but it just kind of sucks to see.
For sure.
For sure.
Dude, for sure. And that's why I started picking up the joints. Dude.
That's right.
Way cheaper to smoke weed than to race motocross. Any
That's
parents,
true.
it is, dude. And it's way more fun and you feel better. Dude, you can't get hurt like that, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, you guys need to smoke, dude. Especially
Damn.
you, Conway, wearing these fucking gun shirts every day.
Gun shirts. America, brother.
Grunt style.
Dude, I see
Grunt
people
style.
all the fucking time with that USA shirt that you had in every color.
Walmart.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
It's
Jake and I
gas
were
station or
working in,
something.
Walmart. No,
pretty
I've
sure,
seen 'em.
Elko. And we went and bought out every color they had.
At Walmart?
Yeah. And still this day, I don't know how, but we always end up wearing the same shit. Just happens. We went to the Hot and Camping like the weekend before we went. I brought one sweatshirt, and it was the Feeks is Gay sweatshirt. It's Feeky sweatshirt. And we're getting ready or whatever. He goes in the trailer, and I go to my van. Dirtbag life. Slept in my van that weekend. I was sick. Felt like I was 16 again. Come back out, and I had my Feeky sweatshirt on, and I look up, and he has the same sweatshirt. I'm like, dude, why? Every fucking time. Same shirts.
You just
Nerd.
waved to each other like, hi.
Yeah. It's like planned
I
out.
see those stupid USA shirts all the fucking time.
Yeah. They were probably $3.99 at Walmart. I think
Yeah.
we bought like 5 or 6 each.
Dude, I wish I could spend that much money right now, dude.
Times were good, man.
Times were good.
Yeah, we had some.
I wish my parents paid for everything still.
Yeah, me too.
Way better.
If you're listening, senior.
If you're listening, senior, can I get a couple
Hook it up.
100?
Ugh.
All right, dude. Time to wrap this shit up.
Well, this has been like a complete waste of time because I don't know what we didn't even cover anything on that list.
Well, it's
Nothing meaningful.
We
No.
did.
What have we talked about?
We talked about 08, 09. We talked about you being homeschooled.
What did we
talk
talk about
Mammoth.
08, 09? We said 08, 09.
Okay,
But
well,
that was your peak, and that's all we need to talk about. It. Next topic.
Next topic.
being hated by us. We talked about leatherwork. It was just a business you started and failed instantly. So.
Next topic.
Next topic.
No friends implied.
Next topic.
Next topic. DNA we hit.
Yeah, 11.5%. Everybody, are you kidding me?
What is
Salamat.
ROI? What is that?
That's
leatherwork?
RPD, dude.
RPD.
We didn't talk about that.
Didn't talk
Towels.
about
What's
Yeah, towels.
Oh, because you're still fucking washed up.
Wow.
next topic?
Next
dude.
topic.
Anything else you want to go over, dude, or are we good to wrap it up?
Yeah, wrap this shit up. Bottom line, like the hate mail, because these jackasses couldn't even pull it off on the show. Like I was expecting to get slaughtered. They have not done that.
What do you expect?
I don't know. I was expecting way more.
Like-
My expectations were higher. You're letting the people down. 30 episodes.
Oh, dude, we could
Of
go
shit
into a
talking.
lot of shit.
Go for it.
Don't put me on the spot, but I
did.
mean, we could, but we're just having a conversation here.
All right, fine.
But
All right, let's start,
just
dude.
know
Let's
that we
start.
could.
RPD. What the fuck made you want to be a cop, dude?
Who was?
Huh?
Who?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh,
for-
now you're not
48
claiming it,
hours,
dude.
dude.
I'm the cop.
See,
Yeah.
total Conway move.
Total cop,
Cop
move,
way,
dude.
dude.
Cop way.
What about RPD?
Why'd you want to be a cop, dude?
Difference.
Oh, God, dude. Fuck. No one wants to hear that, dude. So how long is training mode for a cop?
We had our academy was 6 months. Well, 6 months, and then you have like probably a 3 or 4 month period of training afterwards once you're like out.
Okay, so we're talking 11 months
Yes.
to 12 months. So let's just say 1 whole year out the drain. Then you start,
Out the drain.
you know? Then you start as RPD. How long did you do that for?
Not very.
So you just decided to go ahead and take about, I don't know, 16 months out of your life and just,
It was actually
Throw it
longer
away.
than that because getting hired is a process. It took me probably two years to even get everything like dialed in beforehand.
tell
To get
everybody out there that wants to be a cop why you stopped being a cop.
Everybody's got their reasons. Mine, honestly, like the biggest thing.
That's an easy out. Everybody's got their reasons.
Oh, it's true. My biggest thing was what it did. Like I've got a bad back, obviously, and what it was doing to my back. I wasn't enjoying what I was doing enough to keep going forward with it. If that
Really?
makes sense. Yeah.
Where-
Badass. I mean, it was a super cool job. That department's awesome. I got to train and work with some amazing people, and still to like this day, they still check up on me, and still good relationships, and it's awesome. It's not anything that like you would really expect it to be. So super cool people, but it just ultimately wasn't working out as well as I was hoping it would, and it was kind of messing me up more than what it was worth doing. So
Okay. And when did you stop racing dirt bikes too?
like professionally,
Yeah.
man, I think for like Supercross, I think my last year was, I want to say 13 or 14 was the last nationals I raced.
Okay. And then we have leatherwork.
Leatherwork.
And
Are you
We're
just
just
going
covering
through
all
the
these
shit that
topics
he's
right
quit?
now.
yeah. So you started
School, 8th grade.
eighth
Yeah.
grade. You quit
So
school.
8th grade, quit school,
Yeah.
raced dirt bikes till I was like 22, 23.
Quit that.
Broke my back bunch, 4 back surgeries, broke every other bone. Did wildland firefighting for a while.
Quit.
Well, and why'd you quit that? That's 3.
Yep.
And 4
I
RPD.
quit basically
quit.
everything I start. Yeah. And then
Leatherwork started that up. Did some amazing work. Made me a custom leather. Like
you just admitted I did some amazing work.
yeah,
I did.
you
They
did.
Thank
They
you.
You did.
I could admit
Thanks.
that too.
Yeah.
Not that I have any of it, but I could admit that it was
He's
good.
probably
Neil
asked,
actually has a belt on right now. I did a Snapchat video of that when I got here. So
Yeah.
your belt.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
I made it.
testament right there. They
You have
last years.
something. Neil has
I
something.
had something.
That's right.
And you wouldn't hook him up, dude.
No.
I would
Can
even
you
pay
ex-
for it, dude.
Can you explain to him what your request was?
Yeah,
I
dude.
know what his request was.
I gave him a request. I wanted a belt. I wanted a quality leather belt because I only buy $10.99 and under belts at Walmart that last, minimal amount of time. Actually, my Realtree one from Walmart has
That one-
lasted quite a while.
How's
Except it fucking on the second day, the where it has 2 set screws that hold the buckle onto the leather.
tear?
Yeah, it just tore. So I just
zip
fucking
ties.
I grip glued the whole thing,
There you go.
and it's lasted ever since.
Solid.
So shout out to Pro Taper for that.
Yeah.
But
Cut the check.
I just wanted a quality leather belt, dude, and something that would last me a while. And, you know, I happen to have this friend that's like, yeah, dude, I do fucking leather work now. I'm like, all right, perfect, because I need a belt, and you do the belts. So it was like a fucking merger could have happened.
Could have.
And I was like, dude, make me one with a bunch of dicks on it. And he was like, no. And I'm like, you could make, I even gave him options. I said, you could do like fucking a bunch of dicks on it all over, like a all over print. Do like one big
All over
dick
print.
if you want. I said, even I got creative. I was like, dude, make like,
that was a crafty idea.
make where the buckle is like the balls, and then have the actual belt, the shaft.
Schlong.
And then there's like a head that goes into like the balls again. So it's like a huge dick that wraps around you. I gave him options is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No belt, dude. And that was, fuck you. How long ago was that?
I
It
don't
was
know,
like
years.
6 years ago?
At least.
maybe?
Years. Do you even have any leather stuff?
Oh, I have everything still. I
Could
could
you
do
make
it
a
tonight if I
belt?
wanted to.
Yeah.
You could?
Oh, yeah.
Good, dude.
For sure.
Dude.
That's the good part, though.
that
Is I
just-
just won't do it.
that
Just in
just-
spite of him.
That just eats at me, dude.
Dude,
I stay up thinking
eats at
about
me.
that. I'm like, dude, I know he could be working on it right now.
No, you don't. Dude. Sitting in the
He
corner,
just
I
wakes
know
up in the middle of the night. just,
Every
"Fuck,
time I
man."
put my belt on, I'm like, dude, I know he could do it.
Dude,
Feeks, I
could-
got a question for you before you wrap this up. What did you want to do with racing?
I can be better than you.
Did you succeed once? Yes, you did.
I whole shotted you one time.
Yeah, one time.
That wasn't better though.
Yeah, bullshit. You whole shotted.
Right. So it's better for till the second turn.
No.
But yeah, I passed
fame.
everyone on the gate, all 3 guys.
Yeah, dude. Me, Turner, Feeks.
You pulled them both?
Holy dude, on
Holy.
my stock bike. Adam's out there on his fucking mod.
Practice bike.
And fucking I'm out there on the stalker, dude.
And
just
you did
fucking-
it?
Yeah. Fucking ripped a whole shot on him. Hugged that left, dude, and then I got past the next corner.
Serious question.
That
What
was-
did you want to do?
That was I'll get into it. And that was one of 2 times that I had over Adam Conway. The second time was in the same arena, dude, Gardnerville Fairgrounds.
Oh, fuck.
Arena.
Forgot about that.
Dude, it
Like,
was an
it's
arena. It
still
had
in your-
stands and
Yeah.
lights and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was some.
hepatitis
What was
C.
that event? Was it a jump show or something?
I don't remember what we did.
There
But
was
we did the pit bike
hardly
track.
anything, and there was like
Yeah.
a tiny little pit bike track, and somehow there was like fucking 20 people there with pit bikes, dude. These people came out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
And I remember I was working. I was a busboy at Soletti's, and
Red knots.
I was like trying to get off early, and like I didn't bring I had a TTR 90, and like I didn't bring it, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And then I'm like texting him. He's like, no, dude, we haven't started yet. And I got off and I like ripped home in the van. I like threw the bike in there. I didn't even tie it down, dude. There's all this gas and shit everywhere when I got there. And I got there while the race was going on, and I still had my
Hopped
busboy outfit on, dude. Apron, tie, everything. And I just fucking put my helmet on and went for like the last couple laps.
No
And
way.
it was hella fun. And then after this event was done, we all went back out onto the track, and we're just
that's right.
ripping.
That
dude.
wasn't even on the race.
No,
Huh?
it was after it was
Yeah.
done. There was no one there, and it was like the most fun ever. Like Nick Baugh was there.
Yeah, I
I
was
remember
gonna
like,
say-
hella people.
Ball and I were smashing, and I remember
Mhm.
just out of nowhere just being like, "Oh, hey, Feeks," and then I'm off the berm.
Yeah, yeah. There was a left, and it was like a diagonal across the track, hella fast. And Adam was right on the outside, on the right side, and I just fucking took him high, and just as high as I could go, and he just went off the berm and fucking ate shit, dude.
I was proud of that too because nobody could fuck me up on pit bikes. That was like my thing.
Really?
And Feeks just straight up clean.
I used to be
my ass out.
pretty good on them, too.
No, you didn't, dude.
No, I did.
Dude, I've seen the picture of you scrubbing your DRZ one
I
time.
remember that.
Dirty, huh? Dude, that was flat, huh?
Dude, you're flat. If you turn the
Flat,
picture
dude.
90 degrees, you're straight up and down with the bar turned.
No way, dude. You could drain plug it, dude.
Oh, man.
It was
And you have a
dope.
Bell Moto 7 on.
Yeah.
The black
And
white one.
Walmart shoes.
Hey, I got Walmart flippies on right now.
Cheap, dude.
Dude,
Cheap.
$4.99. Best $4 I've ever spelt.
That
Spelt.
Spelt.
Spent.
Spell that, dude.
spelt
Spelt
$4.99.
that.
No, dude, that was great times. I wanna, dude, Lane. If you're listening, fucking text me back about that 110 deal.
I know.
Yeah, Lena, I know you. I
Every
know.
day he's hitting up Blaine. Hey, I'll do 3 videos for BVH for a 110.
Dude, I love every single time I post anything about you guys. every fucking time Leno's the first person to fire back on it.
Clueless.
Idiots.
He always says that to
So
me
dumb.
too.
He's a hater.
Every fucking time. I love it. Lane's a bad dude.
No, he's really cool.
He's a hater, dude.
You didn't answer.
Me?
What was the question?
What
was your intention with riding a motorcycle?
I didn't really have any.
Yeah, you did.
No, I just wanted to be better. And I knew I was too old the whole time. So I never like wanted to be like fucking Dungy. But
You worked like you were.
No, not really.
Bullshit.
I just rode a lot.
Rode till the gas was empty, bro.
He fucking did. That was.
you
I
did
remember
work,
before I ever even knew Feeks. That was like
You're
the one
taking
thing.
protein and shit, or rhino power and shit.
Yeah, but I didn't know anything about it. I wish I did. Looking back now, I was like, fuck, Dad, I wish I knew about like fitness and nutrition and shit back then. But yeah, I used to moto a lot. But yeah, I don't think that I never like thought that I could do supercross or anything like that. Even when I was good, I was like, it's just different level.
I'm on the same page as P. I always thought that because I remember the first time like I ever saw you riding. Like, yeah, you were some goon on like an 80 junior class or whatever, but like every fucking time I was ever at the sand pits, you were there. Like every time I ever talked to Jake or anything, Feeks was always there.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing like fuck, like I got hit up all the time to have people come ride, come do stuff or whatever. And nobody, like you always hear that stuff and nobody puts in the work. And then like when you do see somebody that's out there just fucking smashing, and then a year later, you're like intermediate, just ripping, going for it, still training your ass off.
Yeah, I never really looked at it as training though.
No, it was just fun. You just want to ride. That's the one thing. Like I've tried so many different things and trying to get better at stuff now. I look back at racing and like I learned everything I learned in a time frame to where you don't even realize you learned it.
Yeah.
Like you get the 10,000 hour rule out of the way without even knowing that it happened, you know? And then like trying to learn stuff now and get to that kind of same level to where I got to with racing. Like you realize what the work is to actually get into it.
You were putting in a lot of work too.
I did. I mean, you guys spelled it out like it's fully true. I was a fucking head case. If I could have got my head on straight, by the time I finally realized that I was capable of doing way more, I was into the injury mode. And that was where like one thing after the next, dude, like I'd break my back. I'd come back from that. I'd have a broken shoulder. Like it was just at the point, like I could not get a break with my body. I kept jacking everything up.
Well, you
and that
did
was at
actually
the point.
break your body. You got plenty of breaks with your body.
No, but it was just, I thought about that a lot the other day. And it's just, by the time I realized that mentally I could have done like way more than I did, or my best races and stuff like that I could have replicated and could have done that way more, I was just fucked. Like my body just had no part of it. And I don't know. I mean, looking at it now, like if I had the mindset that I think I carry now and I went back and raced, I think I would have done a lot better. But yeah, I was a fucking head case for sure. Yeah,
we had Derek on last week and Jacob, the two dudes that own the gym. And he said the same exact thing about wrestling because he was like good high school wrestler. And he said, like, if I knew what I know now, or if I was in the same mindset, like I could have done a lot in college and shit. But like, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't. And that's just part of it. Yeah, exactly.
And even when people would tell me, like, they were older and they're like, trust me, I've been there, like, stay in school and stuff. It's hard to even, like, grasp that because you haven't been through what they've been through. You know, when people be like, trust me, if I could go back, I would really listen in school. And I'm like, dude, if I could go back, I would never go to school. Straight up.
Yeah, different experiences. Like, I had that conversation with Juicy, like, fucking a year and a half ago because he was all bummed at the track. And I was like, dude, like I go to Supercross now and I still like, I'll recognize people like, oh shit, I used to race with that dude.
Yep, still.
And like, they're not anything good. Like the guys that you used to race with are like top dudes, like Pike and all them.
Yeah.
The guys that I used to race with, they could like maybe qualify, but they're still out there racing. They're obviously
still
good
for sure.
But so I'm like, fuck, dude, if I would have stuck with it, like I could have at least been out here trying to qualify. But like when you're doing it, it's so expensive. And like when you're fucking 19 years old and you see Cinderella or Lawrence or whoever is fucking 16 and they're child prodigies, like it gets in your head, like there's no fucking way I could do this realistically, where there might be a way. But I told Juicy, because he was all bummed out too. I'm like, dude, you're going to go through the same thing I went through and you're going to look back and be like, fuck, maybe I should have stuck with it. And like his brother is like super successful in business and he's the one like buying all their bikes and shit. I was like, if they want to keep paying for it for you, like just do it for as long as you can.
Absolutely.
Like there's no reason not to.
For sure. Yeah. It's gnarly, man. Like I don't think there is a more brutal sport, hands down. Like how mentally tiring and wearing on you. Like, I would pray that a race in California would get canceled. And it sucks even thinking about that now, but we were gone every single weekend. Like, I mean, we went for it hard. And I remember the weekends that it would rain out or something, I would just be stoked. And I didn't want to go like party. I didn't want to go do anything, but I just didn't want to, like, I was just tired, you know? And it's just, when you're that young, like you look at all these young kids, that's why you look at Lawrence or something like that. The kid's 15 and he's out there doing that stuff. And you listen to interviews with Stewart, like at that young of an age, the expectations and what you're actually like putting yourself through to even get through to that, it's brutal. And I mean, I've talked to Juicy before. I talked to Timo a bunch. I talked to a lot of those guys, and it's like, it's cool to see people still going out and still going for it, but it's fucking gnarly. And that's all there is to it. Like the amateur supercross stuff, still gnarly because you have all those kids trying to qualify for supercrosses and stuff like that. And it's a lot, but mentally, just physically, the training aspect of it, it's 24/7. I mean, there's a lot to it for sure.
Would you go to a supercross with us this year?
I'm not going to lie. I contemplated like trying to get my stuff back again just to go do it now.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What do you mean? Like as a fan, would you go?
I would go to a race, yeah.
But to race, would you?
Every time I start thinking about it, and then I look at like what it actually takes to get to that level, like I was nowhere near ready to go to Mammoth, obviously. I mean, I had a bike for a fucking month, and I'm like, hey, I'll go race Mammoth. Super fun. But it's eye-opening. I mean, I still feel like I was riding pretty good, but you're not at the level that, I mean, it takes so much, and even just racing every weekend to mentally get to where you need to be to try and be at that level. Because even I could have been faster now and still shown up to go race and still done way shittier than I would have when I was younger, just because you're still not like in the pattern of racing every single weekend and just mentally where you should be for it. So
I know what you mean, dude. 03 was so mentally draining.
Yeah, it's rough, dude. Like 4 or 5 MX West races in a season.
Yeah, you actually never recovered 12 months.
I haven't.
Mental drain on that.
Mental drain has been insane. That's why I haven't been able to go out on top again, dude. You know, I haven't.
Dude, but you went out on top is all that matters. Like you died the legend.
Yeah, everyone. I'm pretty sure there's a mule on me at Fernley somewhere over there.
Yeah, it's on the side of the bus.
Yeah, it must be. 03 champ,
bus.
dude. John Preston Jr. Remember I went to Cal Neva, held up my fucking trophy when I was at the banquet, dude. It was sick.
Super sick.
That's so sick they had it at Cal Neva, dude.
Hey, fucking $3 beers with a shot. You know what I mean? That's a deal right there, dude.
Man.
What, dude?
Dude.
What do you think? Should we ask him the question?
Dude, do we want his advice?
Yes.
Does anyone?
Yeah.
All right, dude.
For all the druggies out there, this one's for you.
Just kidding. Druggies. All right, dude. You're fucking 27 years old. What's your one piece of life advice you can give to anyone, no matter what they're doing in life or no matter what stage of life they're in? One takeaway that you've learned that you could tell a new human.
That's pretty heavy. I think the one thing
that I heard it here first, dude. It's heavy.
I think the one thing that's kept me going is, I mean, you go through rough patches, but stuff's not there permanently. Like you're gonna keep going, no matter what. Just keep fucking going. Like whatever it is. I mean, if you got relationship struggles, you got fucking racing problems. Who knows? But everybody's got their shit, and don't judge people. We all take stuff so personal. Like some guy cuts you off. I was literally laughing driving this morning, and there's this chick, and she's just fucking pissed. And there's this car that's going the speed limit in front of her, and there's 30 other cars in front of this guy. Like even if he got out of the way, she's not going anywhere. And this chick's just screaming at the top of her lungs. And it's like, dude, like we're all in this whole fucking thing, you know, not going anywhere. But yeah, I think don't take shit so personal. That was something that fucked with me for a long time. Like I cared too much about what people thought. I mean, we all do. Anybody that says they're done or they don't, it's full of shit. But it's just, it doesn't matter. And yeah, I would just say fucking keep going no matter what. It sucks. You're not going to want to. Keep fucking going. That's about it.
You got anything to add? Dude?
Yes, I do, dude. You're right. I don't give a shit what people think about me, dude. Straight up, dude.
Oh, fuck, Pete.
You know? So.
You want to do the outro? Can you do it this time?
Yeah, I can do it, dude.
Are you going to do the crime scene investigation method, or you got a good plan?
I'm going to go with the straight streamline method.
Okay.
Okay?
Streamline?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, everybody. Fucking hour 48 into this right now. 47, 32, 39. And we're here. We're live. We want to make sure that you rate the podcast 5 stars. Leave a review. Leave a shitty review and fucking do 5 stars. You know, talk shit, but make sure it's 5 stars. And then we also want to thank our sponsors, Walden's Coffee House, 3 locations, great burritos. We got
Thanks for the burrito.
yeah, thanks, Chef Mike. Great Italian food. 310 South Arlington Street. We got Wells, one on Wells. We got one on Mayberry and McCarran, dude. Tell the owners, Michael or Mandy, to go to bed. And I know people go in there and probably go like, oh, like I'm not going to just tell this person to go to bed, but maybe ask for Michael or ask for Mandy and then say, hey, love your fucking restaurant, love your food. I listen to the podcast. Just want to let you guys know, go to bed. You could say it like that, so it's not like, hey, go to bed. And then they're like awkward, you know? So you could just say like, hey, listen to the show. So fucking tell those guys to go to bed. Go to harmoniouSCBD.com or whatever and enter in go to bed discount on the fucking checkout code, dude. And get yourself 10% off, dude. If you don't want to smoke weed and you want to feel cool with the stoners, go get some CBD. We'll still accept you. Okay? And then go to our website, go to bedpodcast.com, get a fucking pillow, get a blanket, get some merch, dude. We also really need, God, dude. If you're still listening, I haven't taken a breath in like fucking 2 minutes now. I've been going,
You're falling
dude.
apart, dude.
Oh, no, I'm holding it together.
Last lap, white flag, dude.
I need this tattoo on my head, so we got a couple members on the Sleepy Squad. If you check our fucking YouTube description, you'll see the names there. Thanks to all those guys, but we need more people. So tell a friend, go to our Patreon, go to bed podcast at patreon.com or whatever the fuck you do. Fucking 100K, get our logo tattooed on my head, dude. I know Decon's got money. What do we got to do to get Decon to pay for that tattoo,
Wake the
dude?
fuck up. That's what you got to do.
He's got to wake up, dude. Been asleep since '84, dude. You know? No, that's it, dude. So, have you been to our website, Conway?
No.
Oh, appreciate it. So go there, dude. Get a pillow, get a blanket, and go to bed.
Is that it, dude?
What do you mean? Did I do good?
No.
What'd I miss?
I don't know if you missed anything.
Nothing.
It's just bad.
Killed it.
You can still hit everything and have it be bad.
Okay, if someone doesn't know what to review on, let me know how I do on my Tech 1 intros. Let me know how I did on my Filipino DNA reveal intro. And let me know how I did on this outro of the show. Like, I feel like I'm killing it.
You forgot the most important thing, dude.
Yes, I did. The most important thing, I know it's late into the episode, but tell a friend. Spread the word.
Spread the word, and then also spread the word.
Dude, great group of friends. Love it here. Also, if anyone's looking for a roommate, I'm moving out. No, I'm just kidding.
He does not pay rent. So.
I don't pay rent, and I'm not paying taxes. Fuck you. And I'm fucking drinking whatever I want, dude. You know? Just kidding.
Fuck.
Whatever.
Dude, what is wrong with you?
I'm fucking 11.5 Filipino, dude. That's what's wrong with me. 11.5, Conway. 11.5, dude. I'm Irish and Filipino, dude. I'll fucking
You don't even
destroy.
claim Irish, and you're closer to McGregor than you are to Philly, and you're still more proud of the Filipino.
Yeah, hell yeah, I am.
That's sad.
There's like Manny Pacquiao would fuck up McGregor. So that's why I'm picking Filipino side.
Cool.
Pacquiao
Don't think
was
he's Filipino, but
Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Straight
No.
Filipino. He's got the Filipino flag tattooed on his face, dude.
I don't watch it, right?
His face.
Dude. No, he is full Filipino. That's why he's so quick, dude.
Oh, he's a snappy little guy.
Yeah, he is. That's why he doesn't grow either.
Yeah,
Because
go to bed,
Filipinos
Pete.
don't grow after 12.
Go to bed.
They start growing chest hair at 11 and they stop
Go to
growing
bed.
at fucking 12. Everyone knows that. It's on Sports Science, ESPN.
Science, sports, science, ESPN.
Yep.
How many people do you have listening to the show?
Right now, probably 2.
All 12 of them are gone.
Yeah, they've all tuned out at this point. But
They're out.
so you can just keep going, say whatever.
Okay,
No one else
honestly,
is left,
if
dude.
you're listening still right now,
You don't have
shout
to say
out
that
to you.
if you're listening, dude. Because if they hear this, they're listening.
Are they humans?
I don't know.
No, we have bots on our thing,
Cool.
actually, so we get monthly or daily downloads. We have bots. I set up my computer, I hit play, and just...
How many people?
How many
What?
people?
How many people?
Yeah, honestly.
Total? We're
Streams.
almost at.
No, like per episode average.
Oh, not that many. Maybe like 300. We're at like we should hit
297 more than I figured.
Yeah.
So
we should hit 10,000 total downloads on this episode.
nice.
Hell yeah. Conway to 10K downloads? That's a lot, dude. That's like the population of fucking Schurz, Nevada.
Just stop.
No,
Just stop.
Just stop. What do you mean?
Sure,
Schurz,
dude,
sure
there's like
is.
Go get some fireworks.
There's like 30 people out there.
No way. I
Smoking
guarantee
some
you
pinners.
there's 600.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the.
fireworks.
Yeah.
That's this ghetto
some
spot,
pinners.
huh?
Get some pinners.
You know those fireworks have been
On a
in it
bike.
for like fucking 10 years.
Oh yeah, dude. Probably been rained on and fucking who knows if they even
Yeah.
work.
No, they do.
They do work.
Hot and nose.
Dude, have you got the tanks?
Oh yeah, they
That-
go like 2 inches and then just pop.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Done.
We're going to Lahan soon?
Sunday.
Are we for sure?
do it.
Are you down?
Extra chromosome.
Ooh.
Hey, that's what I was talking about. You know? All right, guys. Thanks for listening. If you still are, had to throw that in there, dude. I
I'm
had
fucking
to-
desperate, dude.
Dude, if you're still
Dude,
listening,
please,
thank you.
please don't turn it off. If you're still out there, please don't turn it off. We
Just
have
keep
more to
listening.
say.
We have more to say. Donate to us. Give us your money. That's all. Just remember that. And remember the name Go to Bed Podcast.
God, that's fucking painful.
Dude, actually, we don't care who you tell. Tell a rich friend. Tell a famous friend. Anyone who makes under $200,000 a year,
fuck them.
fuck them. Don't tell them this shit, dude. We need the ballers that listen to this, dude. Just kidding. I don't even make. I probably make 10 grand this year. You know, it's been rough.
Gets all serious. Looking down. So, all
All right, guys.
right, dude.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Unreal.
You're unreal, dude.
Unfucking
Your
real.
fucking whole life is unreal, dude.
Cut that check, cut that check, cut that check, cut that check. I need my check, I need my check, I need my check, I need my check.